Here we go. It's Friday, Fun Friday with JKJ at Denver's Mix 100, broadcasting live on YouTube if you want to check us out. I've got a backwards hat on today. You can find us at Mix 100 Denver on the YouTube stream. And, of course, you can download the app and listen to Mix 100 wherever the heck you are today. It's Mix 100 Denver in your app store, and it is 100% free. So get it on your phone and get it on your tablet and take Mix with you. It's going to be a jam-packed show today. We've got a lot of fun topics, a very local trending report. We're going to be giving away another 5 spaces for listeners to come down to the radio station next Tuesday and hang out with us. And a really cool artist who has just exploded on Instagram. Yeah. And he's taken over the country now. He's got a sold-out show here in Colorado, and we'll give you all the details on that. We're going to have a little JKJ brunch instead of a JKJ happy hour here at the radio station, so we'll give you the deets on that. What's up, nerds?
What's going on, backwards hat guy?
We made it.
Just chilling like a villain, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good night last night?
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, mine was good.
What'd you do, Katie?
I went to a restaurant that has my favorite cheesecake, and then I got that cheesecake. I brought it home, and I stared at that cheesecake. I talked to that cheesecake, and I told it, I was like, I'm going to go for a 4-mile walk, and when I come back, I'm going to eat you.
I'm going to run you through my intestines. I can't wait to turn you into poop.
Oh, my gosh. I can't wait to completely delete all of the progress I made on my 4-mile walk.
Control-Alt-Delete.
Did you go to that particular place that has cheesecake in the name?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So you got the Oreo one.
Dream Extreme Cheesecake.
Hey, good for you.
It landed.
I'm surprised we didn't get pictures of that.
Oh,
Did you eat it
She showed me them. Yeah,
she showed me.
She ate
I
it
made
too
a
fast.
TikTok. Like, oh yeah, I did it.
It was a thing. I saw them. Yeah, like,
It's
you know
so
what?
good.
You deserve it, girl.
Like, and I was saying, like, the Oreo is not even my favorite cookie, but it's my favorite cheesecake because there are full Oreo cookies all up in that cake.
Unbelievable.
All up in it.
Unbelievable,
so
Katie.
good. Like, I don't know how they
That's
do
something
it.
you want to eat right before you go to the dentist.
Exactly.
Make them work for the money. Make them work for that money that day.
You're there. You might as well put them to it. Yeah. Oh, it was so good.
Oh,
It was
that's
the
great,
Highlight
Katie.
of my day.
Josh, did you do anything fun?
I went to the store, and unlike Katie, I grabbed all my bags and didn't forget the chicken that I bought.
Attaboy! Smart
How are
guy.
you
It's
even
always
living?
good.
Come on.
Sorry, Katie.
You gotta live on the edge.
You know what's funny, though? I made sure to get all my bags and everything because I distinctly thought of you. So
Did
you did help
Oh,
me.
see?
Remember.
We can call that the Katie check now.
The
you know,
Katie
so that
check,
you remember
yeah.
to check your bags.
Make sure you don't leave your chicken breasts on the counter.
Grab your chicken.
It's the 4-point check now for guys.
It
Phone,
is.
wallet, keys, bags.
Bags.
The
There you
Katie
go.
check.
Thanks to Katie.
You're welcome.
I do have to laugh because you did come up in the house last night, Katie, because Nicole said something to me all snarky and something. And she goes, "You get what I'm saying, homie?" I was like, I was like, you must have been listening to the show recently because that's all Katie does is drop the homie line. And it makes me laugh every time you do it.
Yeah.
So now, Nicole's like throwing homie around and
That is so funny.
it's actually pretty cute. Actually,
Do you know?
It's really
Do you
cute.
remember the little homies? Did you collect those?
The little
They were little
homies.
action figures, little like
Let me look 'em
vatos
up.
and essays, and they were like this big, and they all had like their certain.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I
the
do
little
remember
homies.
these.
Do you remember them? Like,
Yes.
I collected those. I loved little homies. So
You
I
did?
Think I did.
So that's why you say it all the time.
I do kind of. Yeah, like that's what it remembers. That what it remind me of is the little homies. So
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, that's so
now
funny.
everyone look up little homies. See what I'm talking
Dang,
about.
Yeah,
you have
homies.
the pack in the package.
did,
It goes
like-
for $80.
See, like they had little chains, they
Yeah.
had sunglasses,
The little top
like,
button there,
all their
buttoned,
little
and
accessories.
They're little homies.
They're so cute. Like, yeah.
Why did you collect
I
those?
don't know. I just
You're the farthest
loved
thing
them.
from being a little homie.
Yeah, from
I
North
just-
Dakota.
I loved them, so I thought they were the cutest little things, and so
That's
I
adorable.
just collected them everywhere I went.
Katie, like you, I call people homie all the time.
See? Yeah.
Including significant others, and they don't like it.
Yeah, you
Huh.
really got to pick and choose your homies.
I use it as a very positive. Like you're my. If I am
Yes.
dating you, we
You
better be
are my
homies.
homie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, did it bother you, Jerry, yesterday when the wife called
No,
you that?
I think
or-
it's super cute. Like when a
See?
woman calls you homie, because
Yeah.
it is something like a guy on guy type thing.
Totally.
I think.
It's
and
like
so,
a term of endearment, I feel.
and it's
you know?
so out of left field, because you two are kind of like both like really girly, and you're very sweet, both of you, and it's like you throw a homie at me, and I'm like,
It
whoa.
just catches you off guard a little.
Yeah, it does throw me off. So anyway, it's pretty darn cute. I did go shopping yesterday as well. I went right here from the radio station over to Sam's Club because we needed some groceries. And as you know, you buy a lot of things in bulk at Sam's Club. And
Yeah.
on my list from my homie Nick Knack was a barrel of cherry tomatoes because, you know, the package that the cherry tomatoes come in, there's easily 7,000 to 8,000 tomatoes in there.
I was like, it's a pallet, isn't it?
It's a pallet of tomatoes. And I took it, and, you know, with Sam's, you can do the scan and go. So you just scan everything as you're shopping.
Yeah, that's neat.
And then you walk out.
Yeah.
That's why I've kind of slowly made the transition away from Costco a little bit over to Sam's, because I don't have to stand in the lines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big difference.
Scan and go. It's the greatest thing ever. So I grabbed the tomatoes, and obviously the barcode's on the bottom, of course. Why would they put it on the top? The top is a very flimsy little lid.
No.
Oh, shoot.
You dropped all the tomatoes, didn't you?
I flip it over to scan it.
Oh, no.
You poor guy.
There was
no.
1,800 tomatoes on the floor at Sam's Club.
Ooh.
And then you step
And
on
you know
one
what?
of those.
And I just stood there and I went,
Well,
I just laughed, and I looked around, and there was a couple people that just looked at me,
Well,
and they
what did
kind of
you do?
smiled.
Yeah,
I
what do you
just-
do?
I kind of put my hands up like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. What else can you say?
What else
right?
can you do?
Oh,
What else can you do?
just got to let it happen.
Truly one of the most embarrassing things I think that can happen to you.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
like tripping on a crack while you're out walking or farting by accident and then spilling tomatoes everywhere. I
Yeah.
think it's probably within the top 5.
Well,
So
and doing it like that too. Like I'm just
and
gonna.
so many tomatoes,
Flip
you
this.
guys. They
It's a
were
tomato
everywhere.
party.
So I did the obvious thing, and I just set the package down and walked away.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Of course, right?
Smart guy.
I don't know who did that.
Yeah, I looked
Mr.
around like, who was the idiot that spilled these? And I wandered off, finished my shopping.
When did they get
Ah! Denver's best music. It is Mix 100 with JKJ in the morning. We're going to come back with a trending report. We'll kick things off by telling you about this Coldplay flyaway that Mix 100 has going on. We're going to be sending a couple listeners out to Miami to see one of the biggest bands in history. We'll give you all the details on that. And then a very local trending report because Mix 100 is all about being local. I'm really excited to talk about how they were doing a little spring cleaning at a very popular venue here in Colorado.
It's neat how they're getting it done.
I was mesmerized by the video this morning.
I know. It's fun to watch.
It really is. So we'll give you that and more information coming up in the trending report. Right now, first check of traffic. Oh, yeah. Teddy Swims, you guys. Denver's best music. Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. That's my mom's current boyfriend.
Oh.
She loves Teddy Swims so much, she actually went out and got a physical CD.
Oh, I like
to listen
that.
in her 5-disc CD changer at the house.
That's cute. Good for
That's
her.
how much she loves Teddy Swims. I was like,
Yeah.
where the heck did you find a CD?
I know. Like, props to her for
It was
searching
Target or
one
something
out.
or Amazon. I don't know where she got it, but she sent me a picture. I got a CD.
You're like, where are you going to play that now?
Oh,
Good for you.
Mom still got a CD player, buddy. That's the way she gets it done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed a little Teddy with us as JKJ on a fun Friday. We've got this code play for Coldplay thing going on here at the radio station, where at about 8:10 every morning we give you a flight number, and then Rob does it again, Big Rob at 1:10, and then later in the afternoon Nina says, hey you guys, like totally call me right now and give me both of those flight codes.
Yeah.
And if you call in and give them to her correctly, you'll be qualified to go see Coldplay out in Miami, courtesy of Mix 100. And I think there's like a qualifying prize or something.
Oh, yeah. She's got a signed copy of Coldplay's new album, Moon Music, for you as well. So,
That's sick. That's so
yeah,
cool.
It's really
look at
neat.
you.
We're sending you off to a beautiful location with a hugely popular band, Coldplay. I mean, iconic. So stick around for that. We'll give you the latest flight code today at 8:10 with JKJ. Before we dive into the local stuff, I do want to say to you, Katy, happy National Single Parent Day today.
Oh, yeah. I was one of those.
Shout out. Yeah, shout out to all the single parents out there working their arses off to make a living and raise those kiddos.
Yeah.
It's a tough job. You
It
can
is.
attest to that.
It's a tough job to do with or without somebody. So, yeah, hats off to all of you. I do want to give a shout out to Zoe's dad, though, just because even though we did have to raise our kids separately because we weren't together, he's a great dad. He's a great dad, and I
Good.
couldn't have asked for a better partner to help raise that beautiful little baby Nana.
Little
So,
baby Nana.
all of you folks out there in the single parent world, yeah, just keep going one step at a time, one day at a time. You got this.
Although little baby Nana can't go anywhere without using her Maps app
know,
on her
yeah.
phone.
Well, you can't win them all.
so
Jared,
that was
you
the
know?
one lesson that you both of you forgot to teach her was
Yeah.
how to get anywhere.
Navigation.
If you missed it, baby Nana has to plug in where grandma lives into her maps
she
just to
does.
get there because she
She
doesn't know how.
does.
She doesn't know where her mom lives.
She doesn't. No, she has to get GPS directions to get there.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Oh, no.
Hey, I do want to give you this list that was the 25 best reality stars of the 2000s.
Oh.
What do you think number one was?
Wait. Best reality stars? Kim
2000.
Kardashian.
No, I'd say it was the
I should have
Osbournes.
pulled up some audio. I think I have the audio of this guy. No.
No?
The guy?
Maybe Real World?
Here, I got the audio. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, no. I loved. Yes, Flavor Flav.
Mr. Flavor Flav.
Mr.
Oh, my
Flavor.
Mr.
gosh.
Flav.
Do you know
What?
there was okay, so the show gosh, what was it called? Where it is the dating competition.
Was it, what was the Flavor of Love?
Flavor of Love.
Yes.
Yes, so there was one episode so he had the women make a meal for his mom. That was a competition. Was they had to
Whoa.
actually cook a meal for his mother, and one of those women took an entire chicken and put it in the microwave. She tried to kill
What?
his mama. I know. And he was so mad. Like he sent her home for. He was like, "You tried to.
You
poison
tried to kill my mama."
You tried to poison mama." But it's one of those memories that is just like in my brain forever. She put a whole chicken
Hey, why
in
not?
the microwave.
And set it for
What?
like 45 minutes and go.
No, you can't do that.
And he was like, don't you know who I am?
Yeah, boy. That guy always knew what time it was. I love him.
Always.
Some honorable mentions, Snooki,
Yes.
Spencer Pratt, who many people say, I look like Spencer Pratt.
You
but
do.
he's gotten thick
He's a
now.
Yeah.
heavier version
He's a
of you.
chubby Pratt
He's
now.
if you let yourself go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trista Sutter from The Bachelor, Bachelorette,
Oh,
Paris.
they live in Colorado.
Yeah, they do.
They do,
Yeah.
yeah. What's his face follows me on Instagram. Ryan.
Ryan Sutter.
Ryan
way.
Sutter, yeah. I've exchanged
Shut your
messages with him.
Okay, name
He listens to the
dropper.
show, actually.
What?
Yeah, he listens to the show.
That's sick, dude. That's actually really cool.
What? Oh my gosh.
Hi, Ryan.
You. Hi, Ryan.
Thanks for following me on
I
Instagram.
know. I love your wife.
They're a great couple.
I do. She's so much fun.
And then Paris Hilton, of course, Ozzy Osbourne from the Osbournes, and then remember Boston Rob from Survivor, like
Yes.
the original
Oh my gosh.
Boston
oh
Rob.
my gosh, that's crazy.
Boston
Yeah.
Rab.
So anyway, I thought you'd like that little
Blast
throwback
from the
list
past.
there,
yeah.
especially with Mr. Yeah. Brum, 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 brum.
My family used to be obsessed with Survivor. Survivor was so much fun to
Yeah.
watch back in like
It's
the
still
early.
going.
I know. I
Which
just
is
found that out.
crazy.
I
Like-
did not know that it was. I was like, they're like, yeah, season 38. I was like,
know.
what?
I saw it on TV the other night, and I was
Wild.
like, we're
They're
still surviving.
They're still surviving.
Hey, oh, Jinx, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You owe me a Coke.
Hey.
All right. So what's going on locally?
Yeah, we've got some fun things to highlight Denver because Time Magazine, they put together an annual list of the best places to stay and visit around the world.
Oh, fancy.
And yeah, World's Greatest Places 2025. The new Populous Hotel made this list. That new addition to the Denver skyline. You know, the one that looks like an aspen tree.
Yes,
Yes.
it's really neat
And
looking.
yes, well, and it's neat looking, and there's a lot of neat features that made it on this list. So it's got an on-site biodigester.
So do I.
Right.
Sure.
Why didn't I
Knew
make the
you were
list?
going to say that. Oh, Jeremy. They have pressed wildflower artwork as well
Ooh,
as hammock
fancy.
benches and even
Oh.
elevator music that includes bird songs recorded in Rocky Mountain National Park.
Okay, so I like
Neat is
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, as part of the missions, the hotel's mission to be carbon positive as well, they planted 70,000 trees in Gunnison County to offset
Whoa.
the embodied carbon from building the hotel. And it also has a one night, one tree program. So, every time you stay a night at the Populous Hotel, they plant a tree.
Where?
I don't know.
Where are they planting?
Bend over, I'll show you.
Yes.
Oh, stop.
There's
Stop.
plenty of places in Colorado to plant trees.
Are you they?
so-
How are they doing it? Are they actually going out with shovels and,
Oh, I imagine.
or are they using heavy machinery, pouring out diesel smoke to put those trees in?
The owner goes out with a shovel.
Just
Exactly. Just
Yeah.
a single. They take a horse and buggy up there.
Is that what
so
they do?
Exactly.
Like
They
if
make
they're going
sure.
all in on this, I don't want them out there with big John Deere equipment planting trees.
No,
I'm
you know
sure
what I
they-
bet they did? I bet they planted like 30,000 trees
At a
already, and we're like, okay, when people stay here, we'll just say we planted a tree for you.
I bet you what it is
Oh, I
it's
think they
seedlings
did it.
too. It's seedlings that you can go out with a little
Yeah.
bucket and a little tiny shovel and put
and
them
they
in the
can
ground.
do it exactly.
Yeah,
so
seedlings.
They're doing it right because this is the thing: is Time
cool
Magazine.
building.
It is really neat looking.
It
and
looks like an aspen tree.
It does. It's so neat. So Time Magazine also selected a hotel overlooking a waterfall in Zimbabwe
Of
and
course.
a treehouse in
Whoa.
Peru. So I mean, this is a really good look for this hotel, especially because it's brand new. So imagine the awards and accolades it's going to ring up, right? Come on.
You said it's a hotel?
It's the hotel, the Populous Hotel.
I might
downtown.
stay there.
I should go check it out. Yeah.
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 Josh
Yeah.
and I'll get a room
There
one
you
Saturday
go.
night. We'll go out and have cocktails and then get a
Top
room
That's
and
two
Cuddle.
trees planted
create
right there.
some memories.
Little
Yeah.
cuddle party. There you go.
Checking
Hey,
availability.
And I'll show
right
them where
now,
to put
Jerry
that tree.
Bear. Yeah. Oh, wait.
From a really good look for Denver to not a good so look for the
What?
state of Colorado. So, Nokian Tires, they do this March Madness like bracket every year for the worst roads in North America. Colorado is the defending champ from last year.
Well, of course we
We've
are.
got the worst roads.
They're horrible.
Awful.
In the
But it's the
whole
winter.
continent.
The winter, the freezing, the cooling,
That's
the
it.
heating,
The
the
extreme
plows,
weather,
the
all the
mag
people.
chloride.
It's also all the people who come to our state
So
and
many
travel
people.
on those roads. So yeah, you're right. There's
Yeah.
a lot of reasons that make ours the worst in North America.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
And they say Consumer Affairs say that 30% of our urban roads in the state are declared to be in quote poor condition. So
Tire
this
companies
is
love
the
it
thing.
I was driving
Exactly.
to a grocery store yesterday, and I saw, and I missed it, thank God. But I mean, the pothole that I saw, it would have swallowed. I have an F-150. Like, it would
Yeah.
have swallowed my truck.
That's crazy.
It was horrible.
It's a
And people were just
sinkhole.
driving. That's essentially what it is. And in the middle of it, they had, like, the sewer cap. So it would have been like, doo-doo, like a huge,
Awesome.
like that. Doo-doo.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
it would have
awesome.
done.
You know what gets me is the ones like
horrible.
on the interstates. Like there's one on Highway 36 as
Yes.
you're going eastbound right on the I-25 interchange. And I mean, if you don't swerve that thing, it could send you right over the divider. Like, I'm telling you,
Oh,
you got to be
geez.
careful for that. So yeah, March Madness, worst roads bracket. Colorado on top.
We're
Not a good
number
look.
one.
No. More good news, though. Josh, this is for you. The music of John Williams will be performed by the Colorado Symphony Orchestra this year.
I
They're
might have
gonna
to
do
go
it.
to that.
You're going to have to. They're going to do it at Fiddler's, and it's June 29th. Starts at 7.
There you go.
We're going to get you some tickets. You are the person I thought of
Let's
when I saw this.
Because he's
story.
Star Wars guy, too.
It's huge, but I mean, John Williams
But
is known
Indiana
for
Jones.
Indiana
Everything.
Jones,
Jaws,
E.T.
Indiana Jones, E.T.,
Yeah.
Star Wars. I almost said Larry Potter. Harry Potter. There's
So many songs, and
He did
that's going to be
everything.
a night of enjoyment out at Fiddler's Green.
Home
And
Alone. Did you know
really-
that?
Yeah, he did do
Home
Home
Alone.
Alone. And that's also just a really good place to see a show.
You
they
can get in and out of
have-
Fiddler's so easily.
You can, and they have these potato snacks that
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you have to go get them. They're like
I will go to
curly
this. What
cut.
day is it
You're
again?
a
It's
potato snack.
June 29th.
I will
7
go to
o'clock.
this. I will go, and I'll take pictures.
Okay,
I'm
there
so
you go.
excited.
Go to
Josh
there.
Will
And I want you to
be-
wear a suit. This is a
You want me to?
fancy event.
Oh.
Three-piece suit
This is a
on
classy
June
event, dude.
29th on a
Yeah.
summer
Dress
night.
up.
Okay.
A
Dress
suit,
up.
or you have to dress like Indiana Jones.
I would do that. Or can I be a Jedi? I want to bring a lightsaber.
Can you get into that venue with a whip?
Or a
I know. I
lightsaber,
want you to
either
have
one.
the whip.
I want you to have a
And
I
whip.
bet
hat.
they'd let you in. It's a fedora.
Okay, sorry.
A hat.
Just make sure you
not a
wear
hat.
it,
A
Josh.
hat and a whip.
Gosh. Did you see Target in Colorado? All the Targets, they have to recall the canned green beans.
Not the green beans.
I know.
Why?
You
Green beans are disgusting.
I
They
know.
should just take them off the shelves permanently.
It's the one like Zoe
Oh.
doesn't eat green beans or
So
bananas,
gross.
and that she just doesn't like them, especially the canned ones.
They're
like,
so gross in the
yeah,
can, aren't
yeah.
they?
I like
Ugh.
the frozen green beans and the fresh green beans. I can do
Fresh,
those all
yeah.
day.
We
but
have some cases of canned green beans in the basement, like green beans and corn, just for
Yeah.
emergencies, kind of.
Yeah.
I think even if there was an emergency, we had no power and no food, and that was left on the floor, I would die.
You wouldn't eat the green beans.
I would eat
wouldn't?
the can of green
I
beans.
like the canned green beans.
Oh, God, they're
I'm
sick.
not a fan. I don't like.
I think
the
that's 'cause
canned
it's
They
ones.
got a weird rubbery, squeaky
Yeah,
texture.
And the
like it.
salt, the canny. I feel like it absorbs into the green beans more than any other vegetable.
like
that
metally.
canny,
Yeah.
metallic taste.
Ugh.
Josh,
I think that's what I-
yeah,
He's
like
into
it.
it. Oh, metal mouth over
Look at
here.
the double
I
wide, you
like
guys. That's what I
it.
grew. That's what I grew up eating, the green giant canned
Yeah.
green beans. They were good.
Well, these are the Target brand green beans. So
All right.
yeah, just be
Huh,
aware.
okay.
Be
I won't have to
aware.
worry about this issue
Yeah, because you just won't eat them at all. Period.
You'd rather die.
because I'm a grown adult and I don't have to buy those.
Hey.
I don't want to.
I don't want to do that.
And then this was the really neat story we were talking about as Red Rocks is undergoing a spring cleaning. And this is neat. It's actually a company called Karcher North America, and they use gentle steam cleaning methods, and they're up on like rappelling kind of things. They're accessing
They're
hard to
roping
reach
it, yeah.
areas. Yeah, the tower structures and stuff, but they are going to town on our amphitheater and really making it shiny.
Honestly,
it's
good.
neat.
Yeah.
There was some really cool videos of it this morning. I was watching them, and that's one of those jobs I think it would be so satisfying to have because they're
Yeah.
out there with like pressure washers, but they're using steam, so
Yeah.
it's gentle. It's gentle on the rocks.
Well, you have
and,
to be.
and they're like laying down and they're getting under the seats, and they're getting every rock underneath the seats and they're just going back and forth all the way down, really cleaning the place up. And I guess it's this really fancy company that like restores old churches and stuff.
Oh, they've
that's
done a lot of
cool.
things. Yeah, they actually have also cleaned Mount Rushmore, the
Okay.
Space Needle, the London Eye, and Christ Redeemer, and more.
There you go.
So they've done a
They
lot of
specialize
Yeah.
in all of this,
Jeez.
like deep cleaning of very special monuments and venues.
Yeah. So
well,
they know
people
what they're
don't treat,
doing.
Yeah, people don't treat Red Rocks very well sometimes.
know.
at
Well,
some of
I
those
mean, you're out there
concerts,
partying,
so
yeah.
I know.
That's good. I'm glad they're taking care
Don't
of
throw
it.
up on the rock,
No,
okay?
don't
They're
do that.
spraying out so much puke and potweed, like they're in
They're
hazmat
high.
suits.
They were actually high from steaming.
These
it.
guys were in hazmat suits
Yeah,
out there.
but you're right. It is neat to watch them. There's a lot of places that you can just stream the video of them.
Fascinating.
Very meticulous work. So I'm just really impressed. And I like that our rocks are clean.
Yeah,
Is
clean
it?
rocks.
I was the same
Nice and
way.
tidy.
I was like, they're making it look really pretty, and it makes me feel really proud to have that place looking so good.
Yeah.
You know?
Like our Red Rocks are better, Utah.
Neener, neener.
Ha ha.
I love
They
that
are
place.
better.
I love running the stairs up there. I'm ready
I
for
know.
summer to go out there and do it again.
Same.
And ugh.
Same.
Run them backwards like that one guy.
Yeah.
I've seen him out there.
Oh, he's there every day.
This guy's got a
impressive.
death wish.
Have you seen him fall? Oh, I was there when he
I saw
fell.
the video.
Yeah.
I was there when he fell one day, and then he just popped right back up, and everybody cheered, and he kept going. I was like,
He's a
"Dang,
machine.
bro."
That guy's a machine.
I think he falls on purpose to get applause. I
he
do. I
might,
think
but
he's
it-
like,
He's a
"Did you see me
stuntman.
fall? Enema!
He's just done it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it. That is everything trending locally this morning here with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Coming up at 7, we've got PMI for you. Positive story, a minus story, and something interesting. And I think I have the minus today. And wait until you hear this. Like, the biggest jerk move ever.
What did you do?
No, it wasn't me. It definitely wasn't me. But this, I was reading it, and I'm like, there is a special place in hell for these people.
Whoa,
no.
jeez.
That will be the M in PMI today. That'll be coming up at 7 with JKJ. Right now, Aaron, hit me with some traffic, buddy. JKJ in the morning. Happy Friday, TGIF, you guys.
Yes.
Denver's best music, Denver's best YouTube stream. If you want to follow us and see what's going on YouTube, just search Mix 100 Denver. That's all brought to you by Safeway. And then stick around at about 8:10 today. We'll be giving you another flight code for our code play for Coldplay. We're going to be sending a couple lucky listeners off to Miami to go see Coldplay, a beautiful destination and a very well-known band. If you want more information, mix100.com. You can check it out there. Before we get into PMI, there is a couple other things floating around we should probably talk about. It was funny, off the air, we were talking about what we had for dinner last night, and Katie had some sort of tuna meal or something, and I had a big platter of sushi that I picked up from Sam's Club.
Which looked so good, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now,
Oh
like
my
Sam's
gosh.
Club is where it's at with the sushi.
Dude.
It's not very expensive, and it's really, really good.
Well, and you get a pallet. I
Yeah,
mean, that was a
right?
big thing of sushi there.
but that wasn't the highlight of my meal because I got to use my new little bowls.
Oh, you did.
You are
And they're really cute.
so
I'm
They're
not gonna
really
lie.
cute little bowls,
They're
you
really
guys.
cute.
I was telling Katie and Josh off the air, I was like, I don't care if I lose my man card.
Yeah.
But I just happened to
you
be
did, by the way.
wandering around Hobby Lobby the other day, which I tend to do from time to time. And they had a clearance aisle, and they had all sorts of dishes and really cool, like little trinkets and knickknacks on that aisle. And they
Yeah.
had these little dipping bowls, and they were on clearance for $1 each. And I was like, OMG, I gotta have these.
Yeah.
They're super cute.
You loved him so much you sent a picture to Nick
I
Nack.
did. I took a picture and I sent her. I was like, "What do you think of these little dipping bowls?"
And what did she think?
She's like, "Oh my god, you got to get those."
Okay.
Oh my- You guys
I
sound
think
like-
she wrote something
I
back
love
like,
you guys.
"Girl, let your light shine" or
right?
something like that. Yeah, she sent something snarky back at me. But can I tell you, that was like the highlight of my week to find little dollar dipping bowls, and they're really unique looking.
Yeah.
What'd you
Josh
put
said
in them?
Josh said they look like a cup that a guy would wear.
The
for
hot- yeah, like a
baseball. They
sports
look,
cup.
They look like
little
a sports
bit-
cup.
It ain't no Dixie cup. No,
Yeah.
it's-
We broke them in with soy sauce, though.
Oh, okay,
The soy
okay.
sauce for the
Good.
The sushi last
scooshy.
night.
Good call, man.
Hey,
Can I
look
just
at
say really
you.
quickly, it took everything I had in me to not sing along to that song that we just
I
played.
was.
Sorry,
I don't
you
know if you
skipped
saw
right
me.
over that.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
if you
yeah.
saw me, but everywhere
I wanted
you
to just
look,
shout that from the
dun, dun,
rooftops,
TGIF,
man.
you
That
guys,
was my
TGIF.
you're
childhood.
there and you're all
I will give you an update too on the astronauts who came home on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday they came home? Tuesday, Wednesday? Anyway.
this week.
People were like, hey, how much did they get paid for being up there?
Oh yeah,
And the answer is
Nothing.
about $5 a day.
no.
So they are on salary. They're making around $150,000 a year to be the astronauts.
Oh, less than us.
They don't get overtime, and they get about $5 a day for incidentals while traveling. So they were up there 286 days, so that's $1,430 each to be stranded up on the space station.
No.
NASA did note that the meals, lodging, and transportation were also covered,
Well, duh. I
and
mean, they
unlimited
can't go anywhere.
diapers for your trip home. So
Oh, see, I feel
that
like
sucks.
they should get something out of that. They were stuck up in space for 9 months. Like, they need to get some kind of endorsement deal. They need something.
Probably like with
Right?
Tang or something.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Some kind of food company needs to hook those two up
know.
because
Isn't that
$5
funny?
a day. That's
To be stranded in space, not knowing when you're going to come back down, they got $1,400 each. That ain't right, NASA.
Wow.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
Yeah,
That ain't right at
you got to
all.
make that right.
You
That's
gotta
what
make
you
it
got to
right.
do.
All right, y'all. It is time for PMI. We scour the interwebs every morning. Find a positive story, a minus story, and something a little bit interesting. Who got the pee today?
I got the pee.
Who got the pee?
I like this one too because it is March Madness out there right now. College basketball in full effect, but they're still talking about the greatest NBA baller in the world.
What?
Have you heard about College Jokic?
Yes.
Crickets.
Yes. Okay.
A little
So,
Crickets.
Yeah.
so Danny Wolf, he's a player for the Michigan Wolverines. Isn't that great?
Fitting
Danny
name.
Wolf plays for the Wolves. Like,
See
That's
what they
funny.
did
Love it.
there.
Okay, so they actually won their tourney opener last night against UC San Diego, but people are comparing this guy to Nikola Jokic. First of all, he's 7 foot, so right there, they're both big men.
Same
They're
body
both
type.
center. They're both like he plays a lot like Joker though, and that's what everybody's saying is the way he passes the ball. ball, the way he just commands space in the paint. Like, the way this guy plays is such a mirror image of the Joker that people are starting to pay attention to it. And Danny Wolf, is even like, wow, people are comparing me to the greatest basketball player in the world. And how fitting, Jeremy, last night they had their tourney opener. It was at Ball Arena. They played at Ball Arena. So he got to play in the home of the Joker, and he's just like, this all just feels so
right.
Fitting. Exactly.
It just feels right.
The universe is putting everything together.
Good for this guy.
So tomorrow Michigan plays number 4 Texas A&M. So we'll see if they continue in the tourney. But this Danny Wolf guy, he's a good look for Michigan, and people are noticing him.
Does he look like Joker?
He does kind of look like Joker too.
He's got to be drafted during a Taco Bell commercial.
I know,
That's
and
the
then
next
it
step.
all lines up. But
oh my gosh, he does.
He does look like Joker. So people are saying he's college Jokic.
He's a redhead, though.
And pay attention to Danny Wolf.
Yeah, he's a little.
He's a little. He's got a little red tint to his hair.
7 feet, so he's an inch shorter than me.
7 foot tall.
Oh
my god.
Yeah, he's a 7-footer, so he's a big man. He's a big man
Good
on
for him.
campus
That's
there.
cool. I mean, anybody that can be compared to the great Nikola Jokic right now, that's some big shoes to fill. So
yeah, well, and it's funny because this is
Literally.
the first year in I can't even tell you how long that I did not fill out a bracket. So I don't have a dog in the hunt, as they say. I don't have somebody who I want to win. When I do pick, I usually go for Duke, but I'm kind of going for Michigan now. I kind of want the Wolverines to win, just so we can see college Joker.
No, I want
go
CSU
farther,
to win.
go farther into the. Well, I mean.
They're not going to win, but
I'm not insane. But
they're not going to win, but I want them to.
You want them to win. But
did you guys see these bowls I got at Hobby Lobby?
My God,
they're so cool.
Put your bowls away, Jeremy.
Two
We're talking
totally
sports.
different worlds here.
Jeez.
You guys are salivating over
It's
basketball.
exciting.
I'm like, oh my god, my trip to Hobby Lobby
a
this
time
week was
of year.
incredible.
Okay,
Truthfully,
if
I
we get
gotta
to
ask
talk
you.
about basketball anytime, it is now.
Yeah, I'm
not,
happy.
It
Do
is
you
now.
not have March Madness on ever in your household?
Yeah.
No, dude.
Not even for the what's the final
Four.
song? No, what's the final song? The ball is tipped.
Yeah.
Don't even know what you're talking about. No.
You don't know that song?
I had no zero about
Jer-
March Madness, and I've gone
Nick-Nack
this
doesn't
far.
watch it?
No.
No?
I've gone this far with not knowing anything about it. I'm gonna just kind of leave it as
This
my
guy doesn't even
as
know
my
ball,
shtick
Katie.
now.
He doesn't even know
now
ball.
you know college Joker. Absorb it.
If
Keep it
you
in
were
your
to
head.
say, Jared, give me this kid's name right now,
You didn't listen to me.
honestly, I checked out.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's not shocking, but you should have heard
I was
that
thinking
story.
about Hobby Lobby.
I know. You and your bowls.
I love Hobby Lobby. All right, so I have the M for PMI today, and these people are a-holes. So they're scammers in Washington State, and they are preying on owners whose pets have gone missing. There is a special place in hell for these people. Here's what they do. They call the number on the flyers and pretend to be from a shelter or a vet clinic, and they say they need money right away for emergency care and ask that it be sent digitally.
Oh, no.
And these people are doing it. Here's some dude named Don Baxter. They put a microphone in his face because it happened to him. Listen to this.
Oh.
His little fur child.
That's
think-
so
I know,
sad,
and they are
though,
preying
too.
on people because their animals are gone, and they'll do anything to get them back. And
that's a
saying that they're
high-pressure
they're
yeah.
injured and they need
Yeah.
money to repair them.
Oh,
No
this
vet
breaks
will
my
ever
heart.
ask for Venmo.
Nobody
though.
will
No
do
vet
that.
will
Just
ever do that.
Be smart about this if it starts going around the country. But
That's
am I
horrible.
right? Like
That's
a
horrible.
special place for these jerks that are doing this.
Oh, it just breaks my heart.
I know, because you get false sense of hope
You
too.
do. Like, that's the thing is when people have any kind of information about a lost pet and somebody reaches out to them, I mean, that reignites your hope all over again. Like all of a sudden your hope is just like it was when it first happened. And oh my, that just breaks my heart for these people. I hope they catch them. Exactly.
His little fur baby.
I feel so bad for him.
You can hear it in his voice. I hate these people.
I don't
They're
like
not
that
good.
story at all.
That's bad.
They are not good,
Yeah,
Josh.
That's bad,
We don't
man.
like
That
them.
is bad, buddy. All right, what do you have for the eye?
All right, so yesterday was Alien Abduction Day, National Alien Abduction Day, and that piqued my interest to see, like, do we have a lot of alien abductions in Colorado or not? Well, turns out there's a list for the most UFO or alien sightings in the United States, and Colorado cracks the top 10.
Oh.
Hey.
So the number one area that people say they've seen aliens or had alien interactions is California. A lot of people do the potweed out there, so I think that might be the reason why. However, that is followed by Washington State, Florida, Oregon, and then to round out the top 10, we have Colorado at number 9. So we have 1 in 1,100 people say that they see aliens every single year.
Up in those mountains.
Yeah, up in the
I
mountains.
always
you.
thought when we were heavy into
Telling
camping
you.
and stuff, and we were out a lot, in the
see flying
summer,
objects.
like I would go out at night wondering if there was aliens in the forest.
We are not alone.
I'm not
guys.
joking. I was like, it's
Yeah.
either Bigfoot or aliens out here.
Well, the one that interests me the most too is Nevada was number 10. Like
Which is
Nevada
crazy.
has Area 51, which is supposedly where they have aliens at.
they do.
And so, do they, Jer? Yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
I've seen
But
them.
that's interesting that people in Nevada just don't care. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, they're on the ground here. They're not flying.
Yeah,
It's all good.
exactly.
We see them all the time.
Yeah.
They come into the coffee shop.
Well, and if you've ever seen the NBA commissioner Adam Silver, you know that aliens exist.
I know
because
exactly. He does look like
that
an alien.
man-
I'll look him up too.
Oh
is
my
an-
gosh.
right after I'm
No,
done looking up March
Look
Madness.
him up right
You
now.
need to
because
look him
that
up.
dude is an alien.
Yeah.
Do I
He
have
is-
to?
Yes,
You need
please
to.
do. Please do.
Yeah.
Adam Silver.
Hold on, let me grab my phone.
I know. I'll
All right.
keep
Everybody
talking about
listening, grab Adam Silver off your phone.
Adam Silver. He's going to pop
It
up
is-
and you're going to be
you're
like,
gonna go,
oh,
"Oh, yeah, that
guy
guy's an
is
alien."
Extraterrestrial.
Total alien.
Yep, there
Look
he
at
is.
him.
Yeah.
First of all, he's super
Everybody's
tall and
streaming
lanky.
online.
Yeah.
I'm holding it
Oh
up to
my
the camera.
gosh, he really is.
Sorry, Adam, if you're listening.
So sorry, sir.
He's a
But-
good looking man.
Well, he's an alien. Anyway, Colorado top 10, though.
Hey, all right. Who
We
wants to
believe.
get probed?
Hey.
Who's down to get probed this weekend? Welcome to Colorado.
Do they still do that?
We'll probe you all day long
Oh,
here.
my gosh.
That was a South Park episode, actually.
That's right, it was.
Cartman
wasn't
Very
it,
local.
Cartman?
Very local.
That
There you go, guys. There's your PMI. Positive minus interesting. Coming up, 7:25. Guess what time it is? Fast Five. And it will be easier for you guys to get in this week. We've had a lot of newbies because a lot of schools are closed or on spring break. So today's the day to call in and try to play Fast Five. We got some concert tickets up for grabs, so get the number ready. All you have to do is hit, dial 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. That's coming up with JKJ. Here's traffic. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. Hey, just a reminder, we've got our Code Play for Coldplay giveaway going on this here radio station. So make sure you tune in today at about 8:10. We're going to give you another flight code. And then Big Rob's going to give you yet another flight code at 1:10 today. And then later on this afternoon, Nina's going to be like, hey guys, it's me, Nina, LOL, OMG. Call in right now and give me the flight code from 8:10 and the flight code from 1:10. And if you give them to me correctly, you'll be qualified to go see Coldplay in Miami, Katy.
Oh my God.
OMG, LOL. And she's got a nice qualifying prize for you as well.
Yeah, that Moon Music, the latest album from Coldplay, and it's signed. So you get an autographed copy just for getting qualified. Go you.
Go us.
Yeah.
More information, mix100.com. Should we have some fun now?
Let's do
Should we
it.
play a fun game?
Woo-hoo.
Let's do it. Come on now, let's get her done. Let's go into the weekend with a win. Somebody's going to win Fast 5 today. If you'd like to play, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. I'll get you here in the studios. If you've never played, this is your week. We got a lot of spring breakers. We got a few schools that are closed, so the carpool lanes are a little late, so not a lot of people playing is my guess.
Yeah.
If you're a newbie and you're like, I can do this. This is fun for a Friday. I'm going to be a little radio superstar for a few minutes. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. And here's how it works. We'll get you on the air. We'll find out what you're doing this weekend. And then I'll throw a category at you and start a 10-second timer. And within those 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. What were some of the ones we used yesterday?
You asked for 5 characters from the TV show Breaking Bad. You also asked for 5 duos or best friends. And the winner yesterday, car accessories for safety.
Oh, yeah,
the
that
floor mats,
one.
which I wanted to point out, somebody messaged in yesterday and gave us a Google search that said floor mats are for safety.
Yeah, we gave it to her.
So we did, and we should have, because she was right.
She was right all day long.
Amy was right.
Good job, Amy. All right, guys, if you want to play, couple open lines right now, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. It's a lot of fun. You'll call in. Josh will talk to you for a second, get you on hold. And the best part is we're going to give somebody a prize today.
We are. When you win, you're getting a pair of tickets to see Joe. And you may know him as Steve from Stranger Things, but he also likes to get up on the stage and shake it. He's going to be at Mission Ballroom, and you're going to be there too.
He does like to shake it,
He
doesn't
does,
he?
yeah. You get to watch him do it.
I've heard nothing but good things about his concerts
Yeah.
and his style and everything.
I was looking at some of his videos and stuff, and dude can sing. So
Dude
you're gonna
can
you're
sing.
gonna have a great time.
Not to mention, you're like, I know him from
I know
Stranger
him.
Things.
Exactly.
Hey, it's a fun little night out on the house, courtesy of Mix 100 and JKJ. So 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. I'll get you in the studios to play Fast 5. And look at this, full phone lines.
Hey.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning. What are you doing this weekend, you big goof?
Well, I was just telling Josh it's my birthday on Monday, so tonight I'm going out dancing with my girlfriend.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
all
you
right.
are. Go,
Yeah.
Nikki. Woo!
Right on.
Well, happy
Yeah,
birthday,
it's a good
Nikki.
time. Thanks. Thank you.
Where are you going to go dancing?
It's a place called Nieces in Lafayette. We're going to see Last Men on Earth. It's an 80s cover band.
Well,
I'm an
that's-
80s girl.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff. Is it just kind of like a little dive bar?
No.
It's a legit place?
Yeah, it's
right.
nice.
Well,
Yeah,
good
it's
for
a fun
you.
one. Large dance floor. It's a good time.
You're going to tear it up.
Sweet.
I love to dance. I'm going to tear it up.
Cut a rug, Nikki.
Are you going to have a little birthday cocktail?
Well, several,
Yeah,
probably.
right? One. What are you talking about?
What's your drink choice? What are you drinking?
Oh, well, I love a margarita. When I go out dancing, I usually do a Jack and Diet. It's a little bit lighter.
Yeah. You're my kind of girl, a little Jack and Diet. We could hang out. And you're a Nikki. My wife's a Nikki Nicole.
He
so
just is liking you more and more, Nikki.
I might see you tonight, girl. You never know.
It's a fun place. You should come.
All right, we'll give it a shot. Thank you. All right, let's do some Fast Five for the birthday girl.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh, I don't know if you're going to get the first one I have. How old are you turning?
I will be 57.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This is the first one on the list. We'll see. You might get it.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. In 10 seconds, please give me, I think there's 6 of them, but give me 5 of the dogs. I need their names from Paw Patrol. Go. Uh-oh.
Sneaky, Stinky, Blinky, Doc, and I don't know.
That effort was amazing,
Were
though.
you starting to name the 7 dwarves? Is that what you were doing,
I thought
Doc?
you were doing the Pac-Man, the Blinky, Stinky.
Oh,
so that's what I was thinking of.
I'm sorry.
It was one of those cartoons. I have girls.
Yeah.
They didn't watch it.
I know. That was the first one on my list today,
You made
so
us
I'm
laugh,
sorry.
Nikki. Good job.
You couldn't give me the purses or,
I know.
Right?
You know what, girl? You're still going to win tonight. You're going to go out and have some fun and dance with your lady friends. So
I sure am.
happy
you
birthday.
guys have a great day. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Nikki.
you.
Happy
Bye.
birthday. Bye. She was fun.
I like her a
liked
lot.
her.
A little Jack and Diet. It's a little lighter. Hi, Sonny.
Hello.
Hi.
morning.
You sound like a Sonny, like a
too.
ray of sunshine.
Something like that.
Yeah, she's like, whatever, leave me alone. Let's play the game.
Exactly.
What are you doing this weekend, Sonny?
Absolutely nothing. Maybe some laundry.
Good for you.
I was talking with my
Good
knick-knack last night, and she's like, guess what? We have no plans this weekend. I was like,
Ooh.
heck yeah.
That's a good weekend.
It's a good feeling, yeah.
Yeah.
It really is, because we're just jam-packed with
Well,
crap all the
I
time.
just read this thing, Sonny, that said having one day of laziness a week is like really beneficial for us. So you know what? Enjoy your lazy weekend.
I will.
And your
Yes.
laundry.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean,
Yeah, that's the worst part.
That's
Yeah.
all right. You need those underpants, Sonny.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all right.
It's true, yes.
You really do. All right, I've got a movie one for you. This came in from a listener a few weeks ago. We tried it. Nobody got it, so I'm going to do it again. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 movies about historical events. Go.
Oh, man. The movie where the plane has to land in the water.
The Sully Sullivan one with Tom Hanks? Is that the...
Yeah.
The Hudson, landing in the Hudson, yeah. There's a bunch. Schindler's List, Lincoln, The Patriot. I think there's a couple Lincoln movies. Anyway, there's a
I'm
bunch.
more of a
Hacksaw
murder
Ridge.
kind of
Men in
girl,
Black.
so that
Oh!
wasn't for me.
That's a great line. I'm more of a murder type of girl. Well, we'll do 5 murder podcasts next time
There
for
we
you,
go.
Sonny.
There we go.
Hey, you have a great, relaxing weekend. Thanks for calling.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sonny.
Is that one too hard? Should I scratch that one off the list? I mean,
think,
Pearl
again,
Harbor, there's Gettysburg.
That is just, you need to give it to the right person, because I feel like there's a lot of history buffs out there who would be like, oh my gosh, I know this, you know?
and that's the thing. It's like that you never
Yeah.
know who you're going to get on the phone and who's going to know what.
Yeah.
You know?
So I think you hang on to it. I like it.
Somebody's like, I
can't-
know Paw
I know.
Patrol.
I can't do it, but
I
I,
know
do
Paw
like it.
Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing this weekend? Impress me with your weekend plans.
Actually, just taking care of all the trees that fell down from the last windstorm.
Ooh.
So nothing too fun.
Get your chainsaw out.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Out in Aurora.
Oh, yeah.
You guys got
Why
hit.
do they get hit so much worse than everywhere else? Like, I lived in Southeast Aurora for a minute, and there was always like way more snow than expected there.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we live in that fun pocket of weather.
Yeah, right there by like Southlands Mall, right? Like, it is so hard.
I'm a little farther into Old Aurora, over by
Okay.
Old Stapleton.
Okay, yeah. No, that whole area is just weird.
Well, wear gloves. Don't get a splinter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't fall into the wood chipper.
Yeah.
Whatever
Don't
you
do
do.
that, Heather. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
no horror movies this weekend.
No North
No,
Dakota
no,
Fargo
no.
action.
All right, so I got another one that came in from a super nerdy guy, so we'll see if you know this one. I think
Awesome.
his name was Chad. And I think he even signed it Chad the Nerd. This is from Chad the Nerd. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 female superheroes. Go.
Okay. Black Canary.
What is that?
Captain Marvel.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
You got 2, I think.
Wonder Woman.
Have you ever heard of Black
Dang
Canary?
it.
Wonder Woman, thank you. Yeah, it's in
Oh.
DC. I couldn't think of
That's
it. I'm a
all right.
nerd. I suddenly went blank.
There's a Batgirl and a Supergirl, too. A She-Hulk, Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Right, would
that's
She-Hulk
funny.
be? Yeah, yes, it would
I
be a
guess she would
superhero.
be.
Yeah,
Storm.
yeah,
Yeah. Hey,
yeah. I suddenly went blank of all the things I know.
it's funny that you knew that one, too.
I know. You stumped us both on it. We looked at each other like, what was that?
Heather.
I know. I got nervous. I got anxiety.
It's all right, girl. Have fun with your trees. Thank you for having
Yes.
us on in the morning.
Yeah, thanks so much, man. Have a good weekend.
Bye,
Bye.
Heather.
Bye. Jordan's been holding the longest. What's up, Jordan? Whoa.
Morning.
Hi.
What's
What are you
going
doing
on?
this weekend?
Probably working a little tomorrow morning. Other than that, no plans.
Good, good. Nice. What do you do for a living?
I work in biotech. I'm actually a scientist.
Oh,
Whoa. Do you have a little
smart.
lab coat that you wear around?
I do.
That's awesome.
I know. And like glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of it's like longer than a doctor's coat, but yeah, it's definitely our lab gets really warm, so sometimes it's
So you
It's a
wear
lot,
wear
but-
nothing underneath your lab coat then.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's very safe.
Yeah, so nothing
That's it,
underneath,
yeah.
long
Nothing
Very
under
safe.
there.
Yeah, your hair up in a bun and glasses.
And that's
Yep.
it.
You're doing it for me, Jordan.
Gosh, Jeremy. I know, it's so weird.
Come on. What? Can't a guy have a little fun?
I guess.
Come
on. He likes nerds, Jordan.
Good God. Jordan, do you have a window down or something?
No.
God, it's hard to hear you. So let's get right to Fast Five. I'm going to give you a letter. The letter is V, as in Victor. Thank you, Katie. I was going to say vasectomy. V. The letter is V. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 brands or companies that begin with the letter V. Go.
Ooh, Valero, Valvoline, Vitrovax.
Is that a science thing?
I know,
Vitrovax?
Vitrovax.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I would have given it to
We
you.
would have taken it.
Hey,
Exactly.
one of the biggies that I love, and I'm wearing them today, Vans.
Oh,
Give me those
Vans.
Vans.
I'm wearing those too.
Oh, nuts!
Oh, man.
Oh, well. And under that lab coat, you probably have Victoria's Secret on.
Oh, man. You wish she
definitely
had.
not.
I was going to say, you
Grandma.
wish, Jeremy.
You're a grandma? Is that what you said? You got your Hanes her way on?
J.C. Penney,
Yeah.
Whatever's the cheapest.
Hey, whatever's
Bloomers.
comfortable.
We
Whatever's
call them
comfortable.
bloomers.
Jordan, thank you for having fun with us this
Yeah,
morning.
thank you,
You're a
Jordan.
good sport. Have a good day.
Happy Friday.
I think we lost
Bye,
her there.
Jordan.
Something was up with her phone. All right. We got Malcolm. Malcolm, hey, happy Friday.
Hey, happy Friday.
You going to Rocky
Good
Mountain National
morning.
Park, it says.
I am, on Sunday, hopefully.
I am jealous. Up in
for
Estes
you.
Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do just a sort of big traverse of the peak to peak.
Okay.
Wow,
that's
look at
fun.
you, man. That's great. That's very
Ooh.
Colorado weekend, isn't
Yeah.
it? That's great.
Yeah, my girlfriend has a friend from out of town who's never been here, so got to give the experience.
That's what you have to do.
Good for you, buddy. You going to marry this girlfriend?
Planning to.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Malcolm.
Put a ring
You
on
sly
it.
dog.
How long you been with her?
About 3 years.
It's
Yeah, it's-
time. Come on.
you've
Quit
gotta
dragging
pop
her
that
along,
question.
Malcolm. You could do it this
Yes.
weekend on top of a mountain.
Malcolm.
That's not a bad idea.
There you go.
is bigger than a mountain, babe.
Don't say that,
I should
Malcolm.
love that.
bigger than this big blue sky above us.
Don't say that either.
No?
No,
Oh,
don't
okay.
say those cheesy things.
Don't say those cheesy things, Malcolm.
I can do that.
All right, buddy. I got one for you that you definitely will not need anymore since you're getting engaged. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 different dating apps.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, Match, Grinder.
Dun, dun, dun. Boy, you had time to spare.
I know. Look at you, Malcolm. That was impressive.
You're so chill,
I
too.
know. Yay, you won.
He's like, yeah, no big deal. I used to be pretty big on the dating scene. I had them all.
Oh, no, my heart is racing right now.
Are you freaking out?
You handled it well, sir.
All right. Well,
Oh my
since
gosh.
you're not getting engaged this weekend, you can still give your honey bunny a shout out on the radio and tell her that you love her. Go for it.
Sure. Yeah. Well, hey, Ariana, love you and excited to go to the show with you.
Ooh,
Okay.
Ariana.
Yay. Malcolm putting it out there.
Malcolm the player. All right, buddy, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to throw you on hold, and Josh will come back and tell you how to get your prize, all right?
All right. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, Malcolm. Hold
Have
on.
A good one.
Ah, what a good guy. Good people again today.
Oh, yeah.
Good energy, good senses of
We
humor.
had a smarty pants. We had a scientist.
We had a scientist in a lab
I
coat today
know.
and a birthday girl. That was a good game. Good news is we'll be playing again on Monday. Fast 5 at 7:25. I believe we have
Disney on Ice.
Disney on Ice on Monday.
I know. People
Yeah.
are going to love that.
That's great. The kids will be back in school, a lot of them on Monday, and it's a good family night out for Disney on Ice. So that'll be happening on Monday. All right, listen, coming up here at 8, we're going to need some more audience participation. We're going to continue with the fun on a Friday. We're kind of letting our hair down on Fridays. We kind of like to do just fun nonsense things. We're going to be talking about the thing that you splurge on, that you know you're paying too much for this item or activity, but you're like, dang it, it's worth it.
Yeah.
So what are you paying too much for, but you know it is 100% worth it? We're going to want you to call in and convince us why it's worth it. And we have our examples too.
Yeah.
So be thinking about it and be ready to call at 8 o'clock with JKJ. And right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. TGIF with JKJ at Denver's Mix 100. Having a fun Friday show today. If you'd like to watch us live on YouTube, just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube. All brought to you by Safeway.
Your music is on point
On
today,
point. TGIF,
homie.
you guys. TGIF. Don't forget at about 8:10 today, we're going to be giving you another flight code for our Code Play for Coldplay, where we're sending somebody out to Miami to see Coldplay. And then right before our trending report, we're going to talk about how you can come down to the radio station, hang out with the three of us, and Nina and Big Rob, get a tour of the station, and hear some live music from a really, really good up-and-coming artist who is huge on social media right now. We're going to bring him into the studio because he sold out the Bluebird Theater actually in town, and we're like, we got to get this guy in, and I follow him, and I'm kind of giddy about this.
Yeah.
So we're going to get you down to the radio station, and we'll feed you lunch. You can get a tour, get some selfies, and see some live music here at Mix 100, and we'll give you all the details when it comes to that. This music. And before the trending report today. I can't get it up.
I feel
It's
like
making me so happy.
You really want to hear us sing today because I just want to
So
break
I do have
out
to tell
the
you,
song.
my kids are hot and heavy into Family Matters right now.
It's so good.
Like they're
Yeah.
reliving it. They're watching every episode
Oh.
and Steve Urkel.
I
And
love that.
it just makes me so happy.
Yeah,
so funny.
that they're watching shows from our childhood. Like that was one of my favorite things when Zoe would get into
Yeah.
an old school show. I'd be like, I love
Yes!
this too.
So
I
good.
heard Nicole upstairs in the bedroom the other day, and she was cracking up, and I went up there. I was like, what are you laughing at? And Lila had Family Matters up on the TV. She's like, Steve Urkel, I forgot how funny he is.
It's hilarious.
I
so
like
good.
Stefan.
You know he created
Stefan
Yeah.
Urkel.
He
Yeah.
created Stefan Urkel because he was like people actually thought that's like
he was Steve
how
Urkel.
nerdy I was. Jaleel
Yeah.
White was like people. That's how people thought I actually was, and he's
Yeah.
like, I'm not like that. I'm more like Stefan Urkel,
Yeah,
and that's
and
why they created the character.
He actually is so swole now. Like he
He's
is so like
jacked.
worked.
I just started his
Yep.
book, actually. He just came out with like a memoir type book, and I'm about 3 chapters into it, and I really like it.
Yeah.
Like, and he's given a lot of the backstory to Family Matters, so it's
Might have to read.
it's
that.
one I recommend. The other one I quickly want to recommend, we're going to be, let me do a quick tease real quick. We're going to be talking about the things that you splurge on here in a
Yeah.
few minutes. Like, it's worth it for you. Like, you know you're spending way too much on peanut butter, but you don't even care.
Yeah.
It's worth it. So we're going to be asking you guys to call in a minute. But on the heels of that book recommendation about Urkel, Katie and I are both reading this book called Let Them.
The Let Them Theory.
The Let Them Theory right
yeah,
now.
Mel Robbins.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I've read the introduction in chapter 1, and I'm already like multiple times during the show, I've thought to myself, I can't wait to get home and read more of that book. Like,
I'm doing the audio version, so I
Yeah.
guess I can say I'm reading it, but so beneficial, I think, for everybody to read this book.
yeah.
I actually told Big Rob yesterday, I was like, I think all of us here at the radio station should read this book.
I agree.
I'll
Just
read it.
because everyone is so opinionated right now, and when it comes to this job, like it's been behind the scenes, it's been a mean week, I think.
Oh, yeah.
There's been
Yeah.
a lot of very mean comments and very hurtful things said, and y'all have direct access to us, and you sound off a lot.
Yeah.
And this book, I think, would be beneficial to anybody in the entertainment/media industry for sure. But it can qualify for anyone in their daily life.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, you bring up a good point. I like to say what we do, we have to say something to everybody and not offend a single person. And that is really hard to do
doesn't
sometimes.
happen, yes.
It doesn't happen. And, at the end of the day, we're trying to entertain and inform and just make this community a better place to live in.
Yeah.
And sometimes maybe we don't say things the right way, but
Or
you're
the
right.
way that you don't like it. And
Yeah.
then you feel the need to
Explain yourself.
explain yourself and tell us
it's-
where we're wrong. We're like, hey, we're just trying to have JKJ equals fun. Hey,
Yes, exactly. And so it really is, you have to know not to take things so personally. And I think this book really just reminds us how individual we all are, So, yeah, I can't recommend
Just
it
bought
enough.
it, Jer.
Nice,
Oh,
buddy.
good.
Get
I
it.
will
So
borrow
the-
you mine.
the
No, I'm going to I'm going
synopsis.
to do the audiobook.
The synopsis is it's a mindset tool that encourages you to stop trying to control others and instead allow them to make their own choices and live their lives, focusing on what you can control instead.
Yeah.
And she lays out some great examples. Of course, easier said than done. You're going to have to work at this.
Yeah.
But like Katie said, I'm dying to get back into this book today.
I
It's
am.
just so good for everybody. So anyway, it's called Let Them, the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, who is a very famous, well-known motivational speaker.
Well, and I think it's important to note, like, she became famous because she was 42 and found herself rock bottom. Like, she was $800,000 in debt, didn't have a job, could barely get herself out of bed every day, and she turned her life into what it is now, and based on a lot of what she talks about in these theories in this book specifically. So, yeah, I can't recommend it enough, and already 2 chapters in, I'm like, I love it.
You feel good reading it.
I love it.
And you're like,
Yeah.
man, if I can accomplish this mindset switch, then this is going to be life-changing.
Absolutely.
It's a big-time bestseller right now. It's called The Let Them Theory. We'll probably post about it later on our Facebook as well. So, all right, let's continue with some fun here this morning. Here's what we want to talk about. I posted this on my Facebook the other day and got some really good messages that came in. And I was like, we should talk about this on the show because I think we all have something that we spend way too much on.
Oh, yeah.
But it's worth it to you. It's like, I don't care how much this costs. This is what I want to spend my money on. A few of the messages that came in, Jessica said, I have a serious problem. I spend way too much on pillows. I recently dropped $250 on a single pillow. Do I regret it? Not even a little. She said, my bed is like a luxury hotel. The money was well worth it. Another one that came in, of course, I'm sure a lot of people are like this, no name on it. She says, I spend $9 every morning on an overcomplicated coffee order. Oat milk, extra foam, 5 pumps of something fancy, yada, yada, yada. So she's spending $9 a day on coffee. She knows she's spending way too much on it. Doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
One more. This is from Caitlin. She says she's from Littleton. I have way too much Disney merch. Shirts, ears, pins, popcorn buckets. Every time I swear I'm done, then Disney drops another limited edition something. She said she spent multiple $40 on popcorn buckets, on multiple popcorn buckets. Good God.
Huh.
But she doesn't
And
care.
those are spendy.
She doesn't care.
They're expensive.
My gosh.
She does not care. So that's the gist of this. We would love to have a fun Friday conversation with you guys. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. What are you spending too much on? You know it and you just don't care. How about you guys? What do you got, Josh? You go first.
I mean, look, I've talked about it all the time, but it's the Lego thing. I just spent this week $300 on Legos that I didn't need at all, but I saw them and I wanted them, and so I bought them. Like, it's an incredibly expensive hobby to have. And then on top of that, like my shoes. I don't need
Your
shoes.
shoes, yeah.
I don't need any more. I love shoes. I freaking love them. And so every time I see a new pair, I'm like, oh, can I put that in the budget? Yeah, I think I can. And then I just go buy them. Like, I don't know. I haven't needed a new pair of shoes in over a decade, but I buy them and I love them.
And you don't care.
No, I don't care because it makes me happy, Jer.
That's
And
all that matters.
That's what I like. So
And
You know,
your
you'll-
happiness matters.
You'll
those are my
skip
two big
somewhere
things.
else.
yeah. Those are my. I haven't eaten in like 3 years.
You're like, I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry, but look at these Jordans.
Man, do I look good?
I see you guys calling. If you want to sound off, 303-691-1649. Katie, what are you spending way too much money on and you don't care?
Yeah, well, and I think this isn't a surprise to a lot of people. I always spend money on food, like high quality food, because I truly believe that life is too short to eat bad food. So when I'm out there buying pasta, it's always the good pasta. When I buy meat, it's usually the good meat. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
splurge on food because I think it's important. But also my hair stuff. My hair is
My life.
well, no, but it's picky. It doesn't
Is it
like
picky?
that cheap stuff. Like it doesn't perform well under the cheap stuff.
You just went a
And
little
so-
darker. It looks really nice.
I did. Thank you so
It
much.
looks really good. I
Thank
like it,
you.
actually.
Yeah, I spend probably $60 on my shampoo and conditioner, and they're for little itty bitty bottles.
Yeah.
They're like this big, but it's salon quality. It's really good for my hair. Makes it
It looks
look
so
good.
healthy.
Thank you.
Can I touch it?
Yeah. I mean, if you
Hold on,
want,
let me put my headphones
if
on.
you want,
I wanna
is
touch your
Jared
hair.
gonna touch this side because this side's softer. Okay, there you go.
That's nice. It's really nice.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It feels
But yeah,
good.
So that and then like the curling gel stuff, you know what I mean? Because I need to have gel or cream in my hair for it to be super curly. So
Yeah.
my hair stuff, I definitely spend a lot of money on it.
So what are you guys spending money on? You know it's too much, but you don't care. You're like, I'm doing me here. 303-691-1649. Elizabeth, what are you saying?
Hey there. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, Elizabeth.
I spend way too much on live concerts.
That's all right, though.
Yes.
Again, that's an
Since I was like 14 years
experience.
old.
What was your first concert?
Believe it or not, it was Cheap Trick, and I paid $7 for the ticket and $5 for the T-shirt, and I still have the T-shirt.
Yes.
Is that I Want You to Want Me? Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Laugh of Luxury
I
tour.
want you to
Yeah,
want
I'm
me.
going to a concert tonight too.
What concert are you going to?
Jeff Tate, he was the lead singer of the original Queensryche rock opera.
Okay.
Don't know that.
rock
I don't know any of their
opera.
songs. That's all right. What's the best one you've been
he's
to?
amazing, his voice.
What's the best one?
The best one? Sir Paul McCartney.
Oh, solid.
I've seen
Solid.
him 4 times. Very expensive. The next one coming up is Andrea Bocelli.
Ooh.
Hey.
Very expensive. I
Yes.
did it for a friend. We're going to do club level and go all out.
Good for
Got our
you.
cocktail dresses. We're ready.
You fancy, girl.
Going all out.
Yeah,
I love that.
so,
Worth
array
it, though.
of music and fun.
Completely worth it.
Yeah, and, the merch is even more than most tickets these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
You're spending like $75 for a hoodie. It's ridiculous, kind of, but worth it.
So worth it.
It is.
That's
I'll
a good
probably
one.
drop more than that tonight.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Elizabeth. Thanks for having us on
Thanks,
on
Elizabeth.
Friday. See ya.
All right, you guys
Bye.
take care. Love
Bye.
you all.
Have
Love
a good
you.
weekend.
We can. Oh, we got to do
Concerts
this
is a
Coldplay
good
thing.
one.
Oh, full phone lines. Hopefully these folks can hold on. Tyler.
Hello.
Hey,
buddy.
Tyler.
So what are you spending way too much money on, and you know it?
Well, I'm into sustainability, so I spend a lot of money, like Katy, on personal care products, but I choose companies that share my values. So I'll spend $18 for a stick of deodorant because it's a refillable thing, and I'm not putting plastic in the environment. Or I'll spend $50 for a bottle of shampoo that I know is made with products that are sustainably obtained and ethically sourced.
Yeah.
See,
Good
that's
for you,
important
man.
to you, which
Good
I
for
like.
you.
Worth it.
Yeah, it's really
That's some
good for
expensive
you.
deodorant,
Yeah.
though, Tyler.
But you're right. I think
Dude, it's worth it.
You hit the nail on the head when you said that they reflect your values. I mean, that's really important and worth spending the money for, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's the scent of the deodorant?
Well, they've got a few different ones. The one I like is Trailblazer. It's like a woodsy scent.
Ooh,
Mm.
I'm not mad at that. What's the brand? I got to
Woodsy.
know. What's your brand of deodorant?
It's Helm. HELM.
I'm going to
I've
look
never
them
heard of
up.
that, Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're slathering that stuff on every day. You don't want all
Yeah.
that aluminum or whatever in there. And
No, exactly.
Right.
Those
I'll look it
products-
up, my woodsy smelling friend.
Yeah, thanks, Tyler.
Tyler, later, buddy.
Thanks
See you
for
later.
Have a good one.
listening. Bye.
So we have full phone lines. We got some business to take care of, though. So hopefully everybody can hang tight for just a second. And if you want to sound off, 303-691-1649. What are you spending money on? And it's way too much money on whatever you're buying, but it's totally worth it. We want to talk to you guys next. All right, let's do some Coldplay action. All right, here we go. Here's your flight number that you need to write down or remember today with JKJ. Your flight number right now is 592. 592 is your flight number. Stick around at 1:10 today. Big Rob will give you another flight number, and then later on this afternoon, Nina will ask you guys to call in and give both of those flight numbers. If you get it done correctly, you'll be qualified to go see Coldplay in Miami. How great is that? One more time. Write it down. Your flight number right now is 592. That's your code play for Coldplay. If you want any more information on this contest, you can go to our website, which is mix100.com. Good luck, everybody. All right, guys, hang out with us while we hop into a quick break, and we'll get back into what you're spending way too much money on, and you just don't. GAF. We'll do that next. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. Oh. Yeah, that's right. That's the number. That's the number to reach JKJ for a fun Friday show. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. You're like, but Jer, what am I calling about, dude? Well, we're talking about the things that you splurge on, that you spend way too much money on. You know it. You're like, oh, why am I dropping all this cash? But it's so worth it to you. I had a buddy yesterday drop off a can of beer at my house. It was a $15 can of beer.
Just one can?
But it's one of those big ones. It's like 3 beers in one.
Yeah, but...
$15. But it's from a little brewery in Salida, and they were out there. And I was like, while you're there, can you grab me a can of beer? Because I love it. And it was $15. I'm like, I don't care.
It's worth it?
It's so worth it, and it's just in time for the weekend. So, yeah I'll crack it open tonight. Chug it. The other one for me is I spend way too much on car washes, like the monthly subscription.
Yeah.
But I do it for both vehicles. But I'm telling you, our cars are constantly clean, and to me, it's worth it. Not having to drag out the hose and the towels and the soap and the brush and all of it. Zip through, boom, car's clean. I'm going on with my life. Worth it.
You like a clean car.
I love me a clean car.
Clean car and a big beer. That's
That's
what you're
right.
all about.
I'm a simple man, Katie. I'm a simple man. How do we pronounce line one?
Shamir.
Shamir.
Good morning.
Hey, girl. Hey. Happy Friday, first of all.
Happy Friday.
Yes, ma'am. So what are you spending a ton of money on and you just don't care?
Okay, this is perfect because I literally just sent Katie a message to the line this morning about Cinnamon's Bakery.
Okay.
So I spend way too much money hunting down sweet treats.
Yes, you're my kind of person, Shamir.
Tell me about Cinnamon Bakery. What is that?
So it's out in Loveland, and I live in Centennial, so we got up at 6 o'clock this morning to drive out there to try this cinnamon roll bakery, and they are amazing. We had a lemon one, a salted caramel one. I got one of each flavor, sometimes 2 of each flavor, and I spent like $70 on a box of cinnamon rolls.
No way. $70 on cinnamon rolls?
I would do that.
I think I would too. That's like my favorite pastry.
Yeah.
Well, you and Katie need to meet because y'all will be best friends.
I know.
Yeah, you guys can hang out.
I saw your picture, Shamir, and that frosting that they put on it.
Wait a minute, there was a picture?
There's pictures, and they look delectable. Like, I want to make a trip up to Loveland just to try these.
All right.
Yeah, you got to do it. They're fresh and warm. So good.
You're fresh and warm. How much is a single cinnamon roll?
One cinnamon roll is like $6.
That's
all right.
That's not terrible.
All right, I'd pay that for a cinnamon roll.
The middle part of a cinnamon roll has to be like heaven. I mean,
It's heaven.
is like the best
It's
thing
so
ever.
good.
I just love
Gives
it.
me goosebumps just thinking about it.
I know, me too.
Oh, Jameer, thank you so much for
We're
calling.
drooling.
It's pretty solid. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Shamir.
Bye. I see some people dropping off. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. What do you spend way too much money on and you just don't care? Carmita.
Hi.
Hey, you. So what are you
How you
spending?
doing?
We're good. What are you spending a ton of money on?
Jurassic Park and Jurassic World dinosaurs and stuff for my son.
Oh, I'm glad you added for your son because I
know.
thought maybe you'd be a toy collector.
Just for herself.
Just pick them up.
And it's all me. I love it. I have a whole thing set up. And it's because it's more than just toys for him, and I've kind of always known that about him. He gets really, really creative with them. He makes a whole world out of it. And then as other interests come, like Godzilla X Kong and all this stuff, he actually will use modeling clay and other things to transform them into other creatures that he sees and discovers. So I'm okay doing it because I know he loves it so much, and because I know that it's more than just like, I want to have this new toy. It's like, oh my gosh, this new dinosaur that I want to know about and I want to learn about, and then he'll turn it into something else at some other point.
What a creative kid you have.
Like,
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Can I tell you, this makes me so happy that you're not plunking him down in front of a screen. You know,
Yeah.
like a lot of parents do now. You're letting him be creative.
Oh, totally. Totally.
well-
I mean, they definitely get more screen time than they should. But part of that is also that he'll ask me to watch certain videos about what they're creating, like who's creating what with Play-Doh and like modeling clay. So, and I know that there are certain videos that he'll watch because it'll inspire something. So I'm like, okay, fine.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it. So,
Yeah.
like, how much do these
Yeah.
little figurines cost?
Oh, good Lord. Well, so I get crafty. So I go secondhand for some of these. And now that he's getting older, we'll talk about it. But for instance, there was one that was $150.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then there are the colossal ones that are in like the 70 to 90 range. But I'll look to see if I can find a really good secondhand one for way less than that. But then
Hey, you know
it can
what?
get really up there. And the Legos are getting up there.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Josh was
Now
just
he's
talking
getting
about
into
that.
Don't even
Legos,
get
yeah.
me started.
And again, I can't complain because I am a dork and I collect He-Man action figures like from the 80s. So, like,
That's awesome.
I know it's so
Yeah,
dorky,
yeah.
but it's so fun.
Yeah. It's so fun. And here's the other thing, then you'll appreciate. He actually likes to keep the boxes too. So I have art
Attaboy.
portfolios,
Yep.
and I flattened the boxes so that he can review them as needed and at will.
I
and the
love that you're
tiny
doing that,
things
but
I'm
don't
looking
flatten
for
the
minis, I
boxes.
can't even-
Yeah.
Don't flatten the
I know.
boxes.
Keep
You
the boxes
should-
the same.
Oh my gosh, Carmita, you should have seen his face when you said
I looked
you
at
flattened
Josh.
the
What
boxes.
was
I was like, no, don't
It's
do
because
that.
No, I
later on,
know.
boxes, I mean, seriously, boxes will go for hundreds of dollars.
A
Not
lot
even
of
the
money.
toys in the box, the box
It's
itself.
crazy.
I have an
It's
original
wild. I know,
Atari.
you're right.
I have an original Atari box, Carmita, and from like whenever that came out, 70s.
70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That box alone's worth like 500
500.
bucks. It's like crazy.
Get
Just for the
out.
box. I know I'm a dork.
Just for the box. No, I love it. Well, and that's what I have friends who are like, oh my God, I love that I do the same thing. But because of, living situations, I had to get creative
Sure.
with how we could keep all these
Sure.
boxes.
Oh, yeah.
We do have one box that is full of regular boxes.
That's great.
But I had to start getting creative and
Carmita, we've
yeah,
got we've got a ton of calls to get to, but you've been so sweet.
sorry, yeah, go.
Really
No,
quick,
yeah.
give your son a shout out. What's his
Yeah.
name?
his name is Clay.
Clay.
Wow.
Creative Clay.
That's perfect.
Creative
too.
Clay, that's
Yes.
right.
I love it.
Love it.
You have a great weekend, Carmita. Thank you for calling.
Thanks, you too.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
bye.
much. All right,
That
I
was
still see
fun.
you, Ethan, Alec, Qua, and Kendra. If anyone else wants to sound off, 303-691-1649. Here's Kendra. Hi, Kendra.
Hi.
Good morning.
I see yours on the screen, and it's making me happy. So what are you spending way too much money on and you don't care?
On hoodies.
There it is. I love hoodies. I love them so much. So how much are you spending on them?
I can spend anywhere between $50 and $100 more if it's like really nice.
Are you getting the
But my
hoodies?
issue is that
Well, I was going to say, are you getting the ones at like concerts and stuff? Because those are on the more expensive side, or are these just any regular everyday hoodies?
so the one I spent the most on was a concert hoodie because it was my first concert, so I had to splurge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that one was about like 150,
Yeah.
and I've never felt more proud.
What's the
What
concert?
concert?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was it?
Tim McGraw.
Oh,
that's a good
Yeehaw!
one.
That is a good
That's a
Tim
great
McGraw
one.
hoodie.
I
He's so
love that.
sexy.
Yeah.
Really good
And
shape,
then my
dude,
the most recent hoodie I just got, I spent about $75 on it.
It's a good hoodie price.
What kind of hoodie is that?
It's a wrestling hoodie.
Oh.
Yeah, brother.
Which
Oh, yeah, I was
wrestler?
gonna say
Is it
Hulk Hogan,
just,
brother?
just generic or a certain wrestler?
It just says wrestling on it.
No, I wish it was just wrestling. No, it is the OTC bloodline, and it says Yeet on the back.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that sounds friendly.
Yeah.
I like that.
That sounds friendly.
No, that's cool.
I will say,
And
Kendra,
it's so comfy.
I have an OG Hulk Hogan hoodie that just says Hulkamania across the front of it in the old 80s Hulkamania logo. That one I just say for
nice.
special occasions.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say when you wear it,
I don't wear it a lot.
People notice though. People are
Oh,
like,
yeah.
brother, that's
Brother,
so
what's up,
cool."
brother?
For sure.
Cool hoodie, brother. Kendra, thank you for calling. Have a good weekend. Yours was great.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Kendra.
What are you spending way too much money on and you just don't care? 303-691-1649. Here's Ethan. Hi, Ethan.
How's it going?
Super dupes, buddy. So what are you spending a ton of cash on?
Sports betting.
Oh yeah.
Wait, do you know your return on investment? Have you made more or lost more?
So over the course of like 2 or 3 years, I'm probably up. I think last time I checked, $30 or $35.
All right.
That's decent.
You're raking
There
it
you
in,
go.
dude. That's half a
net
hoodie.
positive.
Yeah.
Half a hoodie.
Half a crappy hoodie.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
What are you betting on right now? What's your current bet?
Oh, it's got to be March
March
Madness
Madness,
stuff,
right?
right?
It's definitely March Madness. Yesterday was a bad day, but there's always today. So
Yesterday was a bad day.
Always today.
How bad was it? How much did you lose yesterday?
not too bad. I'd like $60-$70.
Ethan,
Oh.
it seemed like
That's a good
everybody
hoodie.
lost yesterday,
70's a
though.
good
The
hoodie.
big schools were going down first day of the
I
tourney,
know.
dude.
I had a perfect bracket half the day, and then everybody started getting knocked off.
Oh, sports.
I know, I love it. I can talk
Jeremy's
sports all day. I freaking love it.
Wrong one, but
Wrong
that's okay.
sport.
Wrong sport.
Darn it. Ethan, thanks for calling, man.
Yeah.
Good luck. Win big.
Of course.
Win that
Thank
money,
you.
Ethan.
Later.
Bye.
Thanks, Ethan.
Alec.
Good morning, guys.
Good
Hey,
morning.
buddy. So what are you spending cash on?
Hardwood floor cleaners. I have a dog that makes messes everywhere, and those bottles are like $25-$30 a bottle, and they're not that big. The small little
Oh, so you
tiny
just got to keep buying
It's just
them
a
over
bottle
and
of
over.
cleaner?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah,
Okay.
hardwood floor cleaner, like Power Mop, Swifters, those
Well,
type of things.
is your dog, you say making messes, is your dog, urinating on the floor or
no,
what?
yeah. We have diapers on him because he urinates and he tears the diapers off. Here's
Sounds like Josh on the weekend.
Yeah, that is. I have a problem.
Do you have I have a really, really good hardwood floor cleaner that I use. Do you have a good one?
what is it?
It's a Bissell. I have this blog. I do like product reviews and stuff. I have it on
Right,
my blog.
right.
I can send you a link if you text me.
yeah, please do. Yeah,
It's the
please do.
best hardwood floor cleaner and tile. Because my entire main level is hardwood floors, so it's constantly, getting spotted and nasty. But
Oh yeah, all the time.
this floor cleaner
All
is
the
a
time.
banger, man. It's awesome. So
Oh, cool.
shoot me a
Cool.
text and I'll send you the link.
I will do that. Appreciate that. Thanks, guys.
Good luck
Thanks,
with that
Alec.
dog.
Of course,
That's the
yeah.
one you used for me, right? After I made the mess of your house?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There was fecal everywhere.
Oh,
you
I'm
guys.
sure. He got excited.
I got
That's what
excited.
happens
Come
when
on.
he gets excited. No, that hardwood floor cleaner is expensive, though.
Yeah.
Oh
Game
my
changer,
gosh.
though. You
I had
need
to go
one.
buy some recently, and I was like, $35.
I have
What
this
is
stuff too that
this?
smells like fresh cut pine. So that when you clean the floors, it smells like a forest.
He just buys
so
Pine
good.
Sol.
Oh God, is this Qua on the line?
Yes,
It's Qua? Yay, Qua!
He was so excited.
All right,
Good
this is
morning,
this is
Qua.
last call, and then I'm going to Qua too. So if anyone else wants to sound off, last call. What are you spending way too much money on? 303-691-1649. Otherwise, here's Qua.
Hi, Qua.
Hey, it's our buddy
my
Qua.
favorite people.
What's up, buddy?
So for anyone that doesn't know, Qua is a super fan of our show. Like this guy writes in all the time. He's been to our happy hours. He's a super fan. Qua, what's new?
Yeah. Not too much. Still single.
Still single.
That's
I love
all right,
that
buddy.
that's our- Me too, Qua.
We've been trying to get this guy hooked up with somebody, but it is just, I don't know. I don't know what your deal is, bud. Forever single, I guess.
Don't say that.
No, it's gonna happen for you, Qua. I can feel it. Like it's gonna happen. You just
gonna
gotta be
happen.
patient. That's
So-
the story of love.
Yeah, patience. Yeah.
So
Me too,
you're-
Katie. We'll find somebody.
Exactly.
You're
So
not
keep
spending way
looking.
too much on dates, it sounds like. So what are you
No.
blowing your cash on, my friend?
So I'm a foodie, so I love going to nice restaurants, and I get hefty bills at Costco.
Yes.
That's just how it is. I'm a foodie.
Dude, Costco will drain you, bud.
Yeah.
Like you go in for
Oh, yeah.
4 things and you're, $400 later. So what
Yeah, no cap.
do you have like a specific restaurant that you just absolutely love to go to and you just drop some major bank?
So for my 22nd birthday, I went to Sushi Den,
Okay.
and I got a chef's table. So the way that works is they send you a form, and they're like, okay, what kind of fish do you like? What kind of flavors do you like?
Ooh.
And then based on that, they curate like a menu for you. So you don't really choose anything. You just go there and they just serve you the food. and
Wow. That sounds
the fish
fancy.
is actually
Yummy.
like shipped from like Japan, and it's like awesome. And I had real wasabi too.
Ooh.
And
Look at
the
you.
bill was $400 for 2 people.
Oh,
Whoa, Qua!
Qua.
Whoa!
You really were throwing it down. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I'm a fine guy, you know. I like the finer things in life.
You do.
Hey,
Yeah, it's all
We're
right.
bougie, Qua.
No
I feel
shame in
that.
that.
Can't believe
Qua.
you're single, bud.
I like it.
No, but
We need to hook
Yeah.
you up with Katie, I think.
No,
Awkward
no,
silence!
I know, both of us are
no,
like, both of us are like,
Oh, I'm so
not good.
putting you on the spot.
yeah,
You're
'cause,
good.
well, you don't want to ruin a friendship, right, Qua? That's it. Like,
Exactly.
We're way too
That's
good of friends.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's it. But
Something will eventually
we're
happen.
here for each other. Like, we want each other to find love.
At least you guys can just go grab lunch together and just
I
eat.
know. Yeah, you know what, Qua? We
Yeah.
could rack
She's
up
a
a
messy eater,
$400
though.
bill, though. I guarantee
We
you
could do
that.
that.
We could do that. You
Oh.
and I.
Oh, we're foodies. Definitely.
Foodies.
We definitely can.
You need that on a hoodie. We're foodies.
Yeah, foodies.
Qua, it is very good to hear from you, buddy. You have a good weekend.
Yeah, you guys too.
Later,
Thanks,
dude.
Qua.
Thanks, Qua.
Bye.
All right, one more. We'll do one more. Hey, Anthony, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going this morning?
Super
Good.
dupes. So you're spending a lot of cash on what?
I am spending a lot of money on my gaming setup, my whole gaming PC.
Oh,
I have.
those PCs get
How deep?
so expensive.
How deep are you into
Oh
it?
man, at this point, I'm over the 3,000 mark.
Oh,
Yeah, do you have like the is it called the hydro cooler or the water cooling system?
Yeah, I have a water
Yeah.
cooling. I had one of the newest hardwares when it came out.
you have a
and then I
gaming
have
like
the
a
VR
gaming
set
chair
up
that
with
moves
the-
and all that, like shakes you?
Yeah,
Are you a streamer?
no, not that one. Not that one. I wish I had that one, but
Mm.
I do have just a gaming chair with the VR and the racing setup as
Hey.
well.
So what does your girlfriend think about all this?
Oh, she don't mind it.
Okay. You thought he was
I
single,
thought for
didn't you?
sure.
Jerry was hoping
Jerry
you got
was
the
just
I'm
waiting.
not-
Did you just make her up, Anthony? Did you just make up your girlfriend?
No, it's actually my fiance. We're
Oh.
actually,
Hey,
Yeah.
I stand
7
corrected, my
7.5
friend.
years together.
Seven
for
and a
you.
half.
Good for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Did you meet online playing Call of Duty?
No, actually, I'm at one of my first jobs.
Hey.
at you.
Yeah, he gets out in the real
Playa.
world. Jerry.
He
Okay,
does
won
yeah.
that game.
Yeah.
Way to get fresh
I like
air,
to go-
brother.
I like to go outside.
Touch grass.
Yeah,
Is that
I
what
like
the
to go
kids say?
outside
Touch grass, man. Anthony,
Yeah, just a little bit though.
thank you for having fun with us. Thanks for having a good time. Have a good day.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks for
too, guys.
listening.
Love
Later,
you,
buddy.
guys.
What a good guy.
Hey,
He's funny. I
Anthony.
like him.
He is funny. Dang, you guys, people be spending
I'm
money.
confused. Roke, what is a water thing?
So the
What did
hydro
he say?
cooler, so those PCs they get so hot because they process the games so quickly that when you hear like RPCs, the fan come on,
Yeah.
instead of the fans, it's a hydro cooling system. So it's just really cool water circulating through the tubes to keep your PC cold.
That is so expensive. I
Oh,
can,
yeah. No,
I'm
it's
just
super
cool.
listening
It's
to
super
it.
cool, though.
Very expensive.
And then you can put
Wow.
neon lights behind it, and then you,
Yeah, you can.
then you get on there and you play Fortnite.
Have a
Like
little dance
water
party.
cooler going. And
Make it so cool.
thought for sure he was going to say he was single.
I know,
I thought
you
for
were just
sure. I was
waiting.
waiting for that. Darn it.
You were waiting for
Hey,
it.
y'all. Thanks for having some fun with us. Y'all are great. Save your money. Put a little in the bank, all right? Yeah, Denver's best music, Mix 100, with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. I want to do something right here with y'all. All of our JKJ fans, if you've ever wanted to come down to a radio station and just hang out for a little bit, get a really neat tour, see some live music, have a catered lunch, get to hang out with the Mix 100 air staff, now's your chance. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have like a little Jeremy, Katy, Josh happy hour at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday is what we're going to do.
It's
It's a brunch, I guess. We are going to have a Brothers Barbecue cater it. We're going to bring in this guy named Mark Shabilia. If you're not familiar, look him up on Instagram. The dude is absolutely incredible.
I mean, talent doesn't even begin to describe this guy. Like,
He has a
Uber.
room filled with every instrument you can imagine, and he starts playing on one, and then it loops, and he starts playing on another one, and it loops, and then he hops the drums, and it loops. You know, he's on his guitar, and then he creates a song, and then he starts singing. An incredible voice. Dude rocks. I've been following him on Instagram for a very long time. He's coming to town because he's gotten so big, he's starting to tour. He sold out the Bluebird Theater in Denver. Big Rob came to us and said, hey, you guys want him in the studio? I was like, heck yeah, let's do it, but let's make it bigger.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. On Tuesday, if you guys can be down here at the radio station at 11 a.m., we're in Lone Tree. If you can be down here, I want you to come visit us. We're going to take 5 people right now. You can bring a guest. So 5 people, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. You can come down to the radio station on Tuesday at about 11, hang out for an hour, hour and a half. We'll feed you. You'll get a tour. You can see Mark Shabilia play. We'll have a little Q&A. We'll get some selfies. It'll be a heck of a time.
Mm-hmm.
Just as kind of a thank you to you guys for listening to us every single day.
Yeah.
So if you can do that, and extra bonus points if you've never been to any one of our happy hours or if you've never met us.
Oh, we want to meet you.
If you want some
like
newbies
that.
in here too. So
That's
if
a
you
good
can
one.
do it, 100% for sure. Because I don't want to book a bunch of people and then nobody shows up on Tuesday,
Yeah,
right?
you've got to be able to come.
Yeah, you got to make sure you can come.
There's going to be a little
Yeah.
effort on your part. But we'll take 5 more people right now for Tuesday at 11 in Lone Tree at the Mix 100 Studios. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Call right now. You'll talk to Josh, and he'll give you some details. That'll be a good time. I'm excited about this.
I am just so pumped.
This is
for
gonna be fun.
Barbecue and him.
I know. Katie's got kind of a crush on this dude.
Yeah, well, he's married. We want to put that out there.
He's
Not
married,
like
but
that,
he's a good-looking guy and he's
good-looking
talented.
guy, yeah.
And when he sings, all of his veins come out of his neck, which is
Okay.
like kind of a good look, right? You
That's
like
what
that.
got me too. Is you started to play some of his songs yesterday, and he has one of those voices that just like goose pimples immediately.
Ew, goose pimples.
And it just like really gets you in your feels. So yeah, I have a little crush on him, but cannot wait to meet him on Tuesday.
I think I might have. Let me see. Here, I'll give you a little taste.
Do you have some of his? Oh
I'll
my
give you
goodness!
a little taste just really quick because he's so
Stop.
good. Stop it, Jared. Stop it some more. Yeah. At a time. I'm telling you, the dude rocks. He is so
It's
talented.
the voice of an angel, Jer.
I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't get too like fangirly about a lot of stuff. Like, I'm
Yeah.
excited to see this guy.
I am too.
I know him from Instagram.
It's gonna be a fun time.
Hey, and we get to meet some of our listeners. So
Yeah.
Josh is quickly working through the calls right now, and we'll hopefully see a handful of you on Tuesday.
yeah.
All right, coming up, we've got a trending report. We'll give you updates on everything that's going on locally, including a nice power washing at a different concert venue here in Colorado. It's kind of neat.
Little spring cleaning.
A little spring cleaning. We'll do that and more coming up in trending right now. Traffic. Yeah. Yeah. TGIF! It's Friday with JKJ! Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. If you want to watch the show live, we are streaming on YouTube. Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, all powered by Safeway. Thank you very much. We did fill the spots for our little Tuesday get-together here at the radio station. I think we'll probably open it up again on Monday. Monday during the show, we'll get 5 more people and their friends. So we'll have a packed house in here on Tuesday. So thank you so much, you guys. It's just kind of a little thank you, and you can come out and meet us and hear some live music. I'm telling you, that's one of the benefits of Mix 100. All of the on-air personalities are here in town, so we can do things like this. We are all local all the time here at Denver's Mix 100.
We in here.
We in here, as Katie says. We in here. Hey, really quick, before we get to the trending report, you were talking about these Labubu babies or something?
Yeah, they're a trending little monster plushie. My daughter is obsessed with Labubus. Like, she puts them as keychains on her purses, and she's got like 4 of them on there right now, and she is obsessed. She also does the knockoff Labubus because real Labubus are expensive.
I've never heard of a Labubu.
Yeah,
Let me look it up.
They run for like $20 to $30 sometimes even more. Like the ultra rare Labubus go for a little bit more money.
The name is so ridiculous.
I know, it's so much fun though, and they're so cute. Like if you look at them, they are adorable. They remind me of the Monchi-Chis of the 80s. If you remember, if you don't,
Somebody right now is like, Katie is speaking a foreign language.
What are the words Katie's saying today? Now, Google Monchi-Chi and you will remember.
All right, hold on. Let me look it up.
If you were a part of the world at this time, you will remember Monchi-Chis.
Oh my God, I had a Monchi-Chi. I had a monkey one.
Exactly. They are very, very, very popular. So especially back then. But so these Labubus remind me a lot of the Monchi-Chis. And they're
This is the most ridiculous conversation ever.
Wasn't it the Monchi-Chi, oh so soft? Wasn't that the little...
The little like monkey, and you got to put the thumb in its mouth.
Yeah, but
that was the big thing.
And then you'd put it in your mouth because you're a weird kid.
Yes, I think they did have a song, Josh. You're right.
I
You're right.
remember
I
those.
can't remember the song off the top
They're
of my
super
head.
creepy,
but
though.
Yeah, I love the Monchi-Chis. I love the Labubus. And yeah, but the good thing is like I can get Zoe these for gifts, Christmas, birthday, and stuff, and she gets so excited. Like
I
a
am
kid.
learning so much new
Katie,
things
I tried
today.
to look up Labubus. I don't think that's...
No, that's not.
Did you look up La Boobies? I know you.
No,
I know you.
Some artist.
Labubu.
Okay,
Labubu is how you spell it.
There it is.
There
Okay.
they are. And they're just so
They're
cute.
cute.
They're adorable. They're just little monsters and they're just fun.
They're
just
cute.
fun.
It's different.
Fun. Something Zoe's splurging on right now.
It's different.
So these aren't... Okay.
Well, now we're in the loop, though, because people were
Yeah.
texting us about this, and I was like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, and I
So
was
these
like,
aren't
oh no, I know
necessarily
Here you
about
go, guys.
for
You're in the
kids?
loop.
Well, kids, young adults.
And weird
Just-
adults.
Exactly. That whole
Putting the thumb in the
you
mouth.
know that generation, the Gen Zers, they still love stuffed animals.
They're
like they're
still
grown
children.
adults with stuffed animals. So this is right up their alley and they all love it. It's
Hey,
very
I just
neat.
found my my pet monster from the 80s down in my basement, and I pulled him out, and I was like, my pet monster.
Do you remember the Popples?
I had a popple,
I had a Popple.
Now
like,
you knickknack
yes.
Popple and Monsters sleep together?
and I have my pound puppy still, too. And my glowworm.
Oh, they brought Hound Puppy's back.
Am I
for a
Rainbow
minute.
Bright? No, wait a
Oh,
minute.
The
No.
glower, the Teddy Ruxpin.
Did you have
you
a
just got them
Rainbow
all.
Oh, God, look at us.
I had a Rainbow Bright.
Well, I know,
for
but
sure.
did you have a rainbow?
No,
Bright?
Josh, I'm joking.
I'm just hey man. I'm
You
just
never
asking.
know. You
All
and
right.
your toys. You never know.
Let's jump into a trending report really quick. I do want to give a shout out to all the single parents out there today because today is National Single Parent Day. That's you,
Okay,
Katie.
It is.
Major
And-
props. I know Katie is a very, very good mother,
Aw.
and she single mommed it. Dad was still around in the
Dad was-
picture.
yeah.
But you were single mom.
Exactly. Like, and again, shout out to Zoe's dad because, we didn't raise her together, but he is such a good dad and he cares so much about our kid. And, when it comes to it, it's hard. It's hard whether you have help raising your kid or you do it alone. So, I just shout out to all the single parents out there who are making it work.
All the
'cause-
single parents? All the
Yes.
single parents.
Yeah, it's especially with prices of everything right now. I mean, everything's going
brutal.
up, and so we're thinking of you. And
Very
keep
much.
doing it, keep getting it.
So shout out to all of our single parents today. What else is floating around really quick? The 25 best reality stars of the 2000s list is out. Number 1 is... Yeah, boy!
The guy who always knows the time.
Yes.
I
with
love
that big
him.
goofy clock, and he had the big Flavor of Love show. Yes.
I was obsessed with that show. Like, I love New York. She got a spin-off from it. Hoops won season 1. She was a baller, and I loved her. Like, her name was Hoops. But yeah, that show was everything.
It's
I
really,
loved that
it's
show.
really solid. So he came in at number 1. Who was it? Yeah, boy! Snooki was on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Spencer Pratt and Heidi from The Hills on the list.
I'm surprised LC didn't make it.
Which one was
That's
LC?
Lauren.
Conrad.
She was the
Oh,
main
that's
character.
right. She
Talking
was.
about.
Whatever happened
Yeah.
to her?
She
She
had
headed
her
for
own
the hills.
fashion. She had her own
She had
fashion
the Kohl's
line
fashion
Yeah.
line.
for a little bit, and then she just kind of faded off into obscurity. But I'm sure she
As
kind
she
of got
should.
sick of it.
She's
yeah,
probably just
I
living
think
her life now.
I heard a story where she's like, I just don't want to be famous. So
She was a cutie back
in
in
the
the
day,
She's so
yeah.
cute.
Trista Sutter made the list
Mhm.
from the Bachelor Bachelorette series. Paris Hilton's on there. Oh, and Nicole Richie. Remember
Oh,
The
for
Simple Life? Yeah.
Oh, that was the
It's
best
amazing.
show. I loved that show.
Ozzy made the list with the Osbournes, and of course,
Sharon.
Boston Rob from Survivor.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
really good. That's good stuff. Anything else I want to tell you before we get to the local stuff? New Zealand has celebrated the world's ugliest animal. It's the Mountains to Sea Conservation Trust. They have a blobfish there. It's the fish of the year, and it's one of the world's ugliest animals. The blobfish is known as Mr. Blobby.
Do you know what's
Wow.
funny? That is my younger brother's favorite animal and has been for forever. He's like had not pet, but like the stuffed animal plushie blobfish. Like he is obsessed with the blobfish because it is just so ugly.
It
that
is
it's
very
cute.
ugly.
It's Mr. Blobby.
But it's cute too.
They say these fish have gelatinous bodies and wide lips. What is this, my
So-
mother-in-law?
when it's oh my gosh. When it's in
Yeah, boy.
When
Just
it's
leave
in
it there,
water, it
Josh.
looks-
Just leave it
all
there,
right,
buddy.
all
We'll
right,
just leave it
whatever.
there. Move on to
Whatever.
local trending. What you got, Katie?
That mother-in-law burn.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so this is a good look for Denver. We've got Time Magazine. They put together their list of best places to stay and visit around the world. It's called World's Greatest Places. And the Populous Hotel getting on this list.
It's the hotel that looks like a tree.
It is, and it's a newer addition to the Denver skyline, but they have a lot of things within the hotel that caused it to make it on this list, like the on-site biodigester, kind of like your mother-in-law, huh? I'm sorry. I had to. I had to. They also have...
It's contagious, isn't
kinda
it?
Is.
You don't even know her.
I couldn't even help myself. Oh my gosh. The pressed wildflower artwork on the walls, they're pretty proud of. They have hammock benches and even elevator music that includes bird songs recorded in Rocky Mountain National Park. Like they really went all out here.
That's
I know. They also said that to offset the embodied carbon
Yeah.
from building the hotel, they planted 70,000 trees in Gunnison County.
Little seedlings,
I
probably.
love that.
How many trees?
70,000.
Wow, that's a lot of trees.
It is a lot
That's
of trees. Also, they've got their one night, one tree program. So every time you stay a night at the Populous Hotel, they plant a tree.
That's a feel good thing, isn't it?
It is. And I don't know if they plant an aspen because it looks like an aspen tree. I'm not sure if it's specific to that, but they will plant a tree. So
I like that a lot.
That is a good story.
How do we get a room there at that hotel?
I know. We need to make that happen because
Just
we look
one
into
room
it?
and one king size bed for the three of us.
Well, that's $400 a night. I looked that up.
Okay, there we go. We're gonna have to make it
We
happen.
can split it.
Yeah,
we'll
I
split
really want to go into this hotel. Like I've driven by a couple times. I've taken pictures. It is very, very impressive. So I want to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All
There
right,
we
what
go.
you got next?
Field trip. Okay, so this is not a good look for Colorado because they've got this March Madness World's Worst Bracket, Worst Roads Bracket, rather. So the tire company Nokian created this, and it's essentially taking all the different regions in North America and putting them into a bracket and figuring out who has the worst roads in North America. Colorado is the defending champ from last year.
As we should be.
Our state has the worst roads
but look
in
at our
North
weather.
America, and that's what they say. They say it's the extreme changes from weather within the state.
Hot,
depending on the
cold,
time
hot,
of year.
cold, freezing, cracking,
Yeah.
you know.
Also, all the people who come to our state, that's a big part of it. All the travelers we have, especially up and down the mountains, that creates a lot of potholes. So, they say 37% of urban roads in our state are declared to be in, quote, poor condition.
Holy moly.
I know. That's a lot of them.
See what I did there?
Oh, holy. That was pretty funny.
Holy cow.
Okay. Good news for
What?
Colorado, right?
Tell me now.
This one's for Josh because
Yay!
I knew when I read this story that you were going to be excited about the music of John Williams, Star Wars composer. The Colorado Symphony Orchestra is going to be performing his music at Fiddler's Green this summer.
Oh my gosh. I need to go to that.
I know. So it's June 29th and again at Fiddler's Green. So I
think I'll
thought
go.
we need to get you a pair of tickets to this.
Screw
'cause-
Star Wars. That's the best one.
Indiana Jones.
That's the best one.
Well, you make a good
So
point.
good.
He has a lot.
He's done everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
You think of a movie, he's probably composed the music for it.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a John Williams documentary out right now on, I believe, Disney Plus, actually. And he was talking about how he's still to this day, first of all, he's in his 90s, well into his 90s. He tries to write compose 5 new songs or jingles or anything a day.
Yeah.
Just to keep his
A
brain
day?
sharp.
Well,
day in the
here's
morning.
the
That's how
thing.
he starts his mornings.
So I
don't believe
understand.
it.
No, you have to
yes,
because
you do.
I
creative
don't
people,
believe it one
right?
bit.
Like especially composers, how their brains work is they
Yeah.
get these songs in their head, and unless they get them out, they just stay there.
Yep.
That's enough to drive you crazy.
I got another
So-
one that he did.
Yeah.
One of his most famous ones.
Okay.
You want to try to guess?
Is it E.T.?
Nope. Oh, that is a John
it-
Williams.
it is
Alone.
John-
Oh,
Home Alone?
oh, that'd be a good one too.
Yeah.
No, little known fact. This right here.
Oh, wait, the Olympic theme song.
This right here is John Williams.
Ah, no, it's
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
He's amazing.
He is so good. Be something you wish. Let's drop on the deck and drop like a
So you gonna play
Imagine if
this?
he actually did that.
Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
The flute at the end.
on your nose.
I mean, you got to get that out of your head. You know, when
You
you're
do.
writing these things
You do.
5 times a day, you got to get that out of your head.
It's
And
enough to drive you crazy.
honestly, that's probably one of his most memorable pieces. That John Williams.
I would say so.
I love it.
I'm an
honestly.
even bigger
it's powerful,
fan now.
like goosebumps when I
It's
hear
so
that. You know.
powerful. I want to go live in a pineapple under the sea. It's like
Yeah.
that. So another story about local stuff here coming out of Lone Tree, one of their most famous parks out here, undergoing construction because of erosion. Did you guys hear about this?
No, I didn't.
The Bluffs. You're familiar?
I know the Bluffs.
You know
yeah.
the Bluffs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're actually having to do a lot of construction because there's a lot of people out there going and doing their walks. And now you can go and walk in the Bluffs, but you just go 1.5 miles in and then you have to turn around and come right back out because there's
What a
construction.
lame walk.
Well, yeah, there's construction and there's tractors and all kinds of stuff, and they will turn you around. Like, do not try to go through the tractors. They'll get mad at you.
It's just suggested, honestly.
Oh, no,
you can
no.
you can keep walking through all that.
No,
Yeah.
they don't like it.
No, they'll be fine with
telling
it. You
you.
just walk right through and be
They
like,
yelled
"Hi,
at me.
fellas.
They yelled
Ladies,
at me.
how are you?"
They don't like it.
No,
you get yelled at.
No.
Okay.
Suggestion, Katie.
How many hikes you go on, Jeremy?
Try it today. Just walk right through and be like,
Just keep walking.
I'm Katie. I'm on the radio.
Jer said it's okay. I'm just gonna keep on going. Meanwhile, I go in a sinkhole. No Katie on Monday. Yeah, don't go past the construction.
My
That's gonna
plan.
be doing it
You
for a
foiled
minute.
my plan.
Oh no.
All right, you goofballs. That was the trending report. I'm sorry. That was a weird one today, but that's,
was
all you,
fine.
that's all you get.
We
What
gotta
do
play
you mean? It was
SpongeBob.
You gotta play,
amazing.
you gotta play John Williams. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
sorry.
Fun Friday trending,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
There you go. That's it. Let's see what's going on with traffic. Go ahead, Aaron. Denver's best music, Mix 100 with JKJ, Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning on a fun Friday show. How about that? Hey, listen, stick around. Big Rob is going to have another Coldplay flight number for y'all at 1:10 today. It's our code play for Coldplay, where we're going to be sending a couple listeners off to Miami to see Coldplay, because this is just what we do here. And side note, all local winners, because Mix 100 is all local. If you want more information about the contest, you can find it on our station website, mix100.com. Katy, what's your story that you had for us?
Well, we are all pretty much addicted to our phones, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can all admit, like, we're on them all the time. A recent study said that most of us are on our phones about 9 hours out of the day. That is a lot. Like, that's a lot of scrolling and consuming. And we've put enough research into it now that they can kind of see the effects of it. And they did some MRIs on brains, CBS News did. And it's actually quite shocking. So they have an MRI of a brain, and they show that a regular brain that is not addicted to a smartphone, it has a pretty even number of colors, and they all blend together, and it's very pleasing to look at. But when you look at the MRI picture of a brain that is addicted to a smartphone, it's kind of intense. The colors, I mean, so colorful, and that means that it is so active. So what that says is that our brain is on a level of performing
like
so much all the time.
Yeah.
The stimulation in our brain is so high all the time that it makes us less attentive, more easily distracted, and they're calling this brain rot. So this is what our smartphones are doing to us, and it is not good. Like, they're actually pretty worried about the younger generations and what it's going to mean to them, their whole lives being addicted to it. Like us, I think all of us can remember a time when we didn't have a phone in our hand. You know what I mean?
I got my first smartphone junior year of high school.
Yeah, so you remember a time when you didn't
yeah.
have one. And I think that the younger kids, they're not going to have that. So they're really worried about what this is going to do to their brains, but they do know a fix for it. And I thought that this was extremely informative, is that you just need to go outside and play.
Touch grass.
Playing in the dirt, drinking from the hose, sort of the Gen X kind of mentality is known to actually allow folks to recover, to feel better, to make it easier to kind of go about their day. But some people, especially, again, the kids who do not know a time when smartphones didn't exist, they actually have to go to therapy for this. They actually have to be separated from their phones so that they can take these habits, take these healthy habits, and put them into their lives. So this is a serious thing that we're finding out about phones. But again, if you want to combat it at a more local level, just get outside more. Go enjoy the Colorado sunshine. Get up in those mountains. And I know that even doing that for me, I started thinking about it. I was like, gosh, I have my phone in my hand a lot, even when I'm hiking, because I'm taking pictures and I'm making videos and stuff. So I'm going to try and, alleviate from that. I'm going to try and go outside and play without my phone, because I think this is important. We got to nip this in the bud right now.
I'm so sorry. Could you repeat all that? I was on Instagram.
You didn't listen to anything I said just now, didn't you?
Instagram.
Hey, it's your brain rot, homie. It's all you.
I am so sorry. Like, I didn't hear it. I got so many likes on Instagram. I'm so sorry. My bad.
You're such a butt.
I'm so sorry. Denver's best music with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. Denver's best morning show, many people say. So thank you very much for that. We're getting ready to get the heck out of Dodge. Go enjoy our weekend and, I don't know, just do a little R&R. It's kind of nice. I don't have anything going on this weekend. It's a dot-free weekend. So how great is that?
Yeah, I don't think I do either, actually. Now that I'm
Really?
thinking, I
It's
think
fantastic.
Do you guys want to hang
Yeah.
out, do something? No, I'm joking.
I was
going to say yes.
You're suggesting this?
Just
Wait,
goofing.
what?
Let's go ice skating.
Honestly, I'm going to get my power washer out, and I'm probably going to power wash the back patio and clean my Traeger.
Oh,
That
that actually
sounds like-
sounds kind of fun, man. I'm not going to lie.
Sounds
like
kinda
a you
naughty.
thing
Yeah.
to do.
That's all right.
Clean it. Come over, clean my Traeger.
You put it that way. Yeah.
Are you guys truly just going to lay around all weekend and do nothing?
Oh, I'll probably go do stuff. I just don't have anything lined up. Like, I'll probably go on a hike. It's supposed to be 60 tomorrow, in the 60s. So you bet I'm going to get after that.
Right on.
And I got stuff
Yeah.
that you don't care about at all, but I have a huge March Madness party that we're
Oh,
gonna be
what are you talking
doing
about? I
stuff
love
like that.
March Madness.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
going to
a
be fun.
huge basketball
We have a bunch
fan,
of
buddy.
friends. We, put some money down. My friends put some money down on stuff.
I'm
all that
probably
good
the
stuff.
biggest basketball guy you know.
You are.
The
But
biggest dancer out there.
yeah, there you go.
That's what it's all about.
You're
Huge
so
fan.
wrong for that.
Huge fan.
Oh
Hey, Big Rob is coming up after us. He has 90 minutes of commercial-free music starting at 11:30 right in there. So make sure you throw that on at your office. Have Mix 100 on in your office. All right, I have one final story for y'all before we get out of here. We talked about those stranded space station astronauts this week. They came
Yeah.
home. They splashed down in the ocean. I guess a lot of people were wondering if they got paid overtime because they were trapped in space.
It's got to be so much, right?
Well, no. The answer is $5 a day. That's all they got.
What?
I guess their salary. They are salary employed. They make about $150,000 a year, so they don't get overtime. They just get $5 a day for incidentals while traveling, air quotes. So you add it up, beep boop bop boop math, 286 days up there. They got about $1,430 each to be trapped in space, not knowing if they were going to make it back down.
Yeah, no, NASA's got to fix that.
$1,400
You got to do
Yeah,
something.
You
NASA's
gotta
got
do
to make that
something.
right.
Even just for the medical bills of like getting checked out after spending 9 months in space.
Well, they say they did cover that. They did
did
cover
they? Okay.
meals. They did cover lodging and transportation.
Lodging is in being stuck in space.
But they
Listen,
should
we
be,
covered the space station.
They should be paid for pain and suffering, right?
Yes.
I think so.
Not
they
even
were-
seeing your family for 9
Yes.
months.
And it was unexpected. Like, maybe if they had planned to be up there for 9
Right.
months, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Right.
But y'all kind of left them up there.
I wonder what they get like
So-
after taxes, even with that $1,400. We'll see like
Yeah.
700 of it, maybe. You know.
Gosh.
My goodness, that's a kick right in Uranus. Am I right?
Well, ouch. No.
It's a planet.
That's a way to. Oh.
Uranus.
Oh my god.
Get it?
Yeah, I know it's Uranus.
Oh.
Don't message me. Just enjoy the laugh.
Jeremy.
Just enjoy the laugh, for goodness sakes.
Gosh.
Happy Friday.
That's it. We're out of here. You guys have a good weekend. We're Jeremy, Katy, and Josh.
Later.
Bye.